Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you guys. I am up. This is very random, so I understand. I understand. Um, we are gonna do a very blunt chat. It's been a very minute since we had one of these. Y'all see the title. I have one blunt rolled up. I have enough weed to roll up another blunt if need be. We have to have a very serious conversation. My ass done been woken up at what time is it, y'all? I have been woken up at 4:40 something in the morning time. And y'all hoes got me angry. Y'all hoes got me pissed. I decided to jump on my restream. If y'all give me a second, let me put on some clothes. I'm finna get up. We finna smoke. And we finna have a talk. Why y'all hoes so damn racist? Why are y'all hoes so motherfucking racist? Give me 1 second, you guys. So, what happened, Jim Turnett? What happened to? I'm a fan of beautiful gymnastics, and all I care about is watching this beautiful gymnastics. And I don't care about how hard somebody's start value is. I just want to see them do beautiful gymnastics. What happened to that? What happened to that? And why don't black women get that same protection? And that's the conversation in tonight's episode of Makayla Loves Gymnastics. I did not want to bring on Oscar, but if he's up and he wants to get on, that's perfectly fine. I want to give a shout out to my good children in gymnastics. Desi loves gymnastics over there, killing it with her channel, over there with her opinions, being a black trans woman, speaking about gymnastics. If that's my legacy, bitch, I eat that shit. I live it. Then shout out to my other son, Oscar. Oscar over there killing it with his YouTube channels, killing it with his clips that he posted, killing it with his gymnastics library that he's building over there on his channel. Um, Shout out to both of them. Shout out to my other son, Ezra, who's over there eating up the NCAA, eating up all his NCAA knowledge. That's right. The House of Loves Gymnastics. Mother of the house, Makayla loves gymnastics. That's right. That's right. Uh, Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. Well, I can turn on the camera now. Okay. Bam. Boom, bam, bam. So, we finna have a blunt chat. We finna have a blunt chat. It's been a long time since we had one of these episodes, you guys. So, we finna have a blunt chat. Forgive the bonnet. I literally just woke up, and you guys literally just pissed me the fuck off with your racism in gymnastics. So, we finna talk about it. But we finna blunt chat. So, give me a second. We finna story in 1 second. Give me 1 second. How you guys doing? Please roll up, baby. Roll up. Is it 4:20? It's past 4:20 on the East Coast. So roll that shit, shorty. Roll that shit. Please roll up, baby. Roll up. Is it 4:20? It's past 4:20 on the East Coast. Oh, you see, I finally got my other phone turned on. So okay. So what I wanted to talk about is the racism in gymnastics that I've been seeing just today. I did too, Desi. I did too, Desi. You want to get on? Hold on. Let me send the link. Let me send the link. Shout out to my daughter Desi over there killing it on her channel, the Desi Loves channel. She's over there killing it with her gymnastics content. I'm so proud of my baby girl. Let me find links. Girl, don't nobody want to get on. It is 4 o'clock in the damn morning, girl. But I have a feeling somebody will be like, but Makayla, I want to get on. So let me do this, get this out the way. Get this out the way, hunties. Okay, bam. So let me do this on this thing right here. Pin message. Okay, bam. Bam. It's done. It's done. So I want to get on and talk about this real quick. Now, it's not going to be no long ass show. I got to go to work tomorrow, but you guys have been pissing me the fuck off. All the way the fuck off. I literally just got up about an hour ago because I just got off of work at 11 o'clock. So, of course, I got to get my after work smoke in. I literally just came home from work and just went to sleep, bitch. So I was scrolling through Miss Twitter, right? Because I knew there was a competition going on, right? I knew the Brazilian national team sent like Rebecca Andrade, Flavia, Lauren, um, um, Jada over to this other competition, right? So I was checking, and I also knew Melanie was at this other competition. So I was scrolling through Miss Twitter. I was scrolling through Miss Twitter, girl. Shout out to my baby girl Desi who got Rebecca's video. Let's play this damn video. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That's right. I don't have the technology that Oscar got or that Alex got, bitch. But bitch, I got the technology that God gave me, girl, and we could have watched this. We could have watched this on my other phone, bitch. Very hood rat, very ratchet. Period. And I want y'all to really explain to me and justify to me why, when it comes to black gymnasts, y'all want them to throw everything in the kitchen sink. Y'all want 7.0 start values and shenanigans. But when it comes to other races of girls, it's all about their beautiful gymnastics. It's all about their beautiful form and their beautiful floaty release moves and their beautiful toe point and their beautiful form. Why don't our African American gymnasts get those same luxuries, get those same benefits of the doubt? Y'all can see it, girl. And let's start. One more time. One more time. So that was a very beautiful routine, right? That was very lovely, very floaty. The same routine she's been doing basically all year, all quad. Basically the same routine she's been doing since 2016. But here y'all go on the gym tonight. I wish she would have learned a different root skill. I wish she would have. I really wish she would have learned a different root skill. Oh, she did jump off. Okay, Desi. Hold on, Desi. I'm adding you right now. Oops, oops.
Everybody, that's the loves. What's up? Like, we're part of the loves gymnastics. Like, we really, really giving everything. Like, period. Like, watching to the Olympics, we're about to be giving you everything. Like, what's good? Like, what's good?
What's good, Desi? Desi, how do you feel about the girls complaining about Rebecca Andrade by routine?
Right. I just feel like they're not with different types of bodies, different types of gymnasts, you know. That's why they always were talking about Jordan Charles and everything. Let's give, I don't really know. And I feel like she's doing way better than people in Britain, and I'm gonna tell you that. They can't even do a routine.
Period, because they was just over there at the British National Championships with no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. I could go black on black violence right now with Becky Downey with these hopes and dreams of these damn horrible ass bar routines. But when you see a beautiful, clean bar routine for a 1470, y'all want to have complaints? Like, girl, get out my face. Like,
Mhm. Maybe they were like criticizing it was overscored, but like let's be real, like I really feel like she did the best that she could do. And like there's loads of Italian gymnasts that get scored way higher in E scores. So let's really talk about it.
if she was an Italian gymnast doing that same bar routine, y'all would be screaming she's gonna be the Olympic champion.
hmm Yeah, you know what I don't like about the thing is I feel like the judges, yes, they're on the side of some gymnasts like Simone, but let's be real. If another like an Italian gymnast or someone else did that double off the beam, I swear to God that would have been like a new like a new how high does it go in the code? It would have been so high.
I think the highest beam score we've ever seen was like a 6.4 ever. Like, and that was like in like in the oh 04, not oh 04, the 05 through 08 squad, I think.
Mm-mm. I just feel like maybe this code is really doing the girls though, like with like people like Jade though, because if you think about it, Jade was getting a good score, like, but now because of that artistry, and then when you think about like when it comes to like racism and gymnastics, like the way that the only thing I don't like about Jordan Childs is like, what are you telling a platform that is not black centric, who doesn't have your best interest but pretends it does? Like it's okay, but the thing is like we go hard for the people of color, we really do. And you know, if we had all the resources that they have over there, like or other platforms, we would literally give you everything. So we're doing everything that we possibly can do, but like the thing is it's like I believe like the different dance that goes on in gymnastics. Let's be real. Like Jordan doing her 90s, like you know, her like ratchet dancer is not artistry because you know they're very centric with the idea of that you have to be like a ballerina, that you gotta, you know, it just really stems down to the root of gymnastics was what for white people.
And speaking of gymnastics for white people, more racist. Oh, I'm not even finna. We finna talk about Gabby Douglas because I know you want to talk about it. But let's talk about Melanie and how, again, you all talk about difficulty. Well, Melanie literally raised the difficulty of her bar routine and changed it up. And y'all still aren't happy. Y'all are like, why would she do an M bar half out of a Maloney? Why not? It's a D. It's a skill that she can count.
Yes, I just feel like I really feel like they just don't like the fact that they're really trying. They really don't like that. I feel like they always are just in love with, even though I love Neymar, like that, the new Kayla Neymar, I feel like they like that that gymnast that is skinny like that is that like that white ballerina look. But the thing is like she's a grown woman now, like Melanie. Like so at the end of the day, her gymnastics and the way that she is not as anyways. So basically she her gymnastics just is shown a different way, and I feel like they're just used to the nastier looking type of gymnastics. You want they want that, and it's like
It just really pisses me off that like people would get on whole platforms and say, I just prefer the girls not to do as much difficulty and I prefer beautiful gymnastics and clean lines and pointed toes. And then when a black girl gives you all of that, then y'all turn around and be like, but she needs to do something harder. She needs to do a Nabiva. She needs to do a Downy. Like, and it's just not fair.
I also feel like it's not always I feel like they always associate, even like when it came to even Gabby Douglas's coach, you know, Lucan, he said, oh, like Black gymnasts are now getting favored by like the code. When he says something, don't quote me on this, but he was just saying that more Black gymnasts are more
It's
powerful. But the thing is, the only exception that this is not just about how the color of your skin or your heritage, because if you look at Gabby Douglas, for example, she is the epitome of both power and grace. She has the ability to be flexible, just like Nastia Lukin and all the Italian girls or the Russian girls, but she also has that power, but it's in the middle. So she has got that body type that most African American or whatever that word is, that is basically do not have. And it's just like that. But gymnastics now, they don't like the fact, especially in Russia, of course, with some coaches, as we know, just don't like the fact that the code favors different types of gymnasts now, and that it's not just about it's not about politics, because before it was about what nation you were from, what country you're from, the color of your skin. But now, because of people like Doss, who broke the barriers to be respected as a beautiful gymnast, to now Gabby Douglas, let's be real. People know that Gabby Douglas made gymnastics what it is now, because no one was checking for gymnastics in before 2012. London 2012 pushed the sport. And I'm gonna say that again.
And speaking to Gabby Douglas, I don't understand why USA Gymnastics is not inviting her, a possible person on the Olympic team, to a national team training camp so she could get some experience on an international stage and some scores. It just makes no sense.
It's just, the funny thing is with the fact that they were like, oh, let me try and find this thing. They were like, oh, so basically you gotta be in a 2020 whatever Olympian. But first of all, let's be real. They could have just put Olympian, because if it was Michael B. Jordan, or if it was a big sport, Michael Phelps, that wanted to go to the national team to go back to the Olympics and had 3 months, they would be like, yes, we want you. But it's like if it was Mata there, that's what I said in my video. I said if it was Mata would be like, come along, girl, let's go. What are you doing? Like, it's not about how the competition is about. She's got all that experience. Go to the USA Gymnastics website for Gabby Douglas. All the stuff that she's gone to. She's gone to just before. Yes, we know. And this is what I was telling in my video. With Makayla Loves Gymnastics, I told her ages ago, I said, 3 months is not a lot of time. And they don't like that. So I'm telling you, they don't want that privilege. Yes, she can participate in classics probably, but they don't like. I told Makayla, I said to her, I said, it isn't enough time, because let me be real. 3 months goes real fast. And I hope Gabby Douglas can get it together in classics, because she probably gonna have like 2. They really don't want her on the team, and I don't know if it's racism. I don't know what it is.
It feels like it's a bunch of different things with Gabby. It feels like the people in charge of USA Gymnastics now don't like her because she made it to 2016, and they feel like Makayla should have been on the team over her. Part B, they don't like her because of her mom and how her mom is really, I'm not gonna say pushy, but like it's gonna make sure her child gets what the hell she deserves in this sport. And in part C, I feel like they feel like she's a real contender and they don't like that. It's not some like fake comeback like Chelsea did. And then part D, well, y'all always want to put,
yes,
y'all don't ever put the right comparison. Look at Chelsea. Remember when she was coming back? They invited Chelsea to these training camps.
criticize with USAG. It's the fact that how many times did you guys promote Gabby Douglas's return so you could sell your tickets? You sell your
Period.
tickets all the time. Y'all put Gabby Douglas on those thumbnails, on the pictures, on the leaflets, but you don't want to give her a chance to the national team. This girl has worked so hard, and you
And if
guys ain't.
y'all are and if y'all are retaliating because she pulled out a Winter Cup at the last minute, she had COVID. What did y'all expect her to do? Go there and give everybody COVID? Like, come on.
Yes. So, guys, people have been trying to petition, which I have been seeing, but I hope that it does it. But USAG, let's be real. I said at the end of my video, I said, they've been sued once. They're going to get sued again if they don't invite her, period. Anyways, I just feel like people are probably going to say it's racism or whatever, but I really feel like they just really have a thing against 2012 gymnasts that were in the Olympics then. If you really see the tension, because they just are scared. They're scared of the new dirt that could come out. If you
Mm.
see how the coaches, why is it that they didn't invite any of the 2012 girls to be helping in the national team? Or, you know what is so sick? Why couldn't y'all put Dominique Dawes to help with the national team, but y'all gonna put people that didn't even fight to change USG? Let's be real.
I mean, Dominique Luciano really, I mean, she actually applied for the Alicia Sacramone position, and y'all
Yes.
picked Alicia Sacramone over Dominique Luciano, who been speaking out on this sport and for the young girls' benefit since she retired. Like,
I just feel like, anyways, let's go back to racism in gymnastics. So we can all talk about the big incident. Was it 2019 in the world gymnastics when the Italian girls, of course, I think it was the Italian girls, or yeah, they said that in an interview. Oh, I want, maybe if I paint my face black, then maybe I will win gold medals. Let me try and find that damn
it
thing.
was 2013. It was um, Carlita, I can't think of her last name, but I remember that. She was actually very upset that Simone Biles won the world championship over her, and she wasn't even close.
Maybe I'm trying to find that video. Probably they probably were getting rid of the evidence. But anyways, everyone knows about that. Also, I just feel like towards Simone Biles, I'm trying to research and do my little. I really don't know this. Yes. So Biles said. Mm-mm. So as you guys can see in the Independent, this British article, it basically said that, you know, Simone Biles condemns racism. But the thing with, I want to say first, Simone Biles, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Simone Biles, so basically, let me just leave this. She says, I didn't really notice racism until 2013 because Simone Biles did not know that she was different. I'm gonna be real. The way she used to act was a type of way that she, like a stereotypical, let's be real. Like she was like, oh, ha ha. But the way that Simone Biles has changed to understanding herself is it after 2013 or 2016 is magnificent because I feel like before she didn't understand that, you know what, even though I'm the best gymnast in the world, that people still don't want me to win because guess what? So anyways, as she says,
I
I
really,
was
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I really feel like she got that in her comeback because I feel like even though things was happening to her in her first squad in 2016, she really was ignoring it and was acting like,
Yes. And the way she was with Miss Makayla. Let's be real. Makayla Skinner hugging her in the what it was before 2013 that she realized because she was just like he but then she realized, you know what? She realized something. And I feel like that's with a lot of people that they realize like even you know, I just feel like even for me it's like, racism is just a real thing no matter if you're mixed or whatever because, I got on a date with some the most Caucasian you could go for, like, but 1 to 10, but the stereotypical like blonde, blue eyes. And he told me, I like your hair straight. Yeah, no curls. Straight, straight, straight. Ooh! He
That's
told me.
that's horrible.
That's hard. But anyways, so basically, yeah, with that incident that happened, but also I just feel like with Russia, they're just never accountable with the fact of the matter of how they just say things. You comment on people's bodies with Jordan Charles. Let's be real with Jordan Charles. I feel like I bet she has been crying in the background with the things they said about her floor routine. But at the end of the day, she couldn't change the way her body is. She is a black woman, honey, and that's who she is. And she works hard just like everyone else. But that's her body type. Because guess what? She isn't a skinny Barbie doll. She is a black Barbie. Okay. Thank you. So basically, anyways, let's just talk about how
And
they were.
Jordan, did you see her other interview when she was saying that like her old coaches before she went to Woga would stop her because they didn't want her to gain weight? I mean WCC. I'm so sorry.
I just feel like it even goes to the thing where even when we were watching the NCAA recently and that coach, Sunni Lee's coach, even if he didn't really mean it, he was like, oh, she wouldn't want to be eating that popcorn, and it's just like people have to educate themselves on realizing that at the end of the day, like it's gone the days of starving yourself. Because even if Jordan Child starved herself, her body is her body at the end of the day. And I feel like some people now just don't like the fact that the code is benefiting people like Rebecca, people like Simone, people like Jordan, people who are different to the stereotypical Russian gymnast
Like
that we
last week that Gymlandia, I know y'all be, but this week really proves to me why Gymlandia is needed in gymnastics to call out some of the racism. And that used to be the beginning of the Makayla Loves Gymnastics platform. I kind of was basically, I'm not gonna say I was Gymlandia before Gymlandia because I was nowhere near as insightful or nowhere near as detailed as he was. But I just used to love to get on the yesterday and cuss out the white people for all the racism they do in gymnastics or whatever. And that's basically how I grew my platform. But at the same time, I don't want to be perceived as the angry black woman, and that's why I kind of chilled out. But at the same time, shit like this week makes me angry because it's so hypocritical. Like I can clearly see how y'all cheer for people on one hand, but but when they're black, y'all shun them on the other hand
you
for
clearly
doing
can
the same
see the
shit.
difference between Mata and that guy who was in charge of picking that team that does not need to be named. Because at the end of the day, the way that he criticized Mata for picking Gabby over Makayla, but then says that it would have been that would have been a better team if they picked Gabby. Let's be real, because there'll be a little bit of tense. the little tenths, but those tenths that are needed when the Russians are great on bars. So what would Makayla do? Makayla can't do bars for anything. So you're gonna put that girl on a team? That's
And
like
this is
putting
why I
Westerners for bars.
correct. And this is why I fear when people be like, I am about the numbers and about the because that's how Tom Forster picks his team based off of numbers or whatever. And his numbers got him to the team that he got in. Um,
And it is
I
so
prefer people who can see the talent in front of their and have belief beyond the numbers. That's the kind of person Marta Caroli was. She believed beyond what she actually saw the people do. She's like, you know what? I know she's fallen a million times, but I know in my heart that when I put her on the stage, she's gonna hit, and I'm gonna trust in my belief more than I trust in what's actually happening. So, and that's the kind of way I need for teams to be picked because people turn up at trials all the damn time. That doesn't mean they deserve to be on the damn Olympic team. Like I hate when people pick Olympic teams based off of trials. And I know how stupid that sounds, but
yes.
it's
But
the truth. Like trials is just one competition. You need to pick a team based on the entire season. Who's your
that's
top five in the entire
because
season?
like she's already got her team even when it started on those trials. It was
Hmm.
just about making sure that they hit because
Correct.
anything could happen. But the thing is, she always was like, anything could happen, of course. But she knew her team from the moments of the trials before, because at the end of the day, everyone knows it's the assignments. Gabby was talking about the assignments that she talked to with the week with the New York Times. She was talking about the assignments that the gymnasts have to go through to start at. She didn't mention Winter Cup because that was hopeful. But at the end of the day, classics, US, champs, to get to the team. But the fact of the matter is, people's just making it like it's just about trials. But it's just the privilege, this white privilege, that you just don't like the fact that a black girl was picked over you. What? Because let's be real. Let's be real. How many times has sis fell on other competitions? But just because of one competition, they're going to pick you over everyone else? No, it don't work like that. It just don't work like that. And I feel like it's just the way that the USA is just is in like a little um conflict, because there are people there that just don't like the fact that people are doing well, like, and I just feel like the judges, they're very thirsty for that gymnast that they saw when they were younger, that white girl, the Jessica Gadarova, and their dreams are crushed now. What is
And
Gymlandia
it,
saying?
I feel like their dreams are crushed on three countries, and those three countries, those are the three countries: America, Brazil, and France. That y'all
Yes.
hit on the hardest, and it's just so blatant. It's like it's very blatant when y'all look at the Italians and y'all be like hopes and dreams. And like I'm not trying to shit on the Italian girls. I love the Italian girls, but let's call a thing a thing. Y'all can't look at Rebecca Andrade and then look at Alice D'Amato and be like, I
Yeah.
love Alice D'Amato, but I hate Rebecca Andrade. Why?
Listen, they were getting ready to put Jessica Gadarova as second in the Olympics all around, no matter what. They were going to they would put her over Rebecca any day. I don't even know why the Brazilians are fighting Gymlandia when you guys are in competition too. They don't want to see Rebecca win like that. Yes, they love a bit of her, but oh, honey, they would pick Jessica Gadarova any day. They would. Let me tell you something. They would pick her Cheng that is on the floor over Rebecca. Girl, I just
And
feel
that's
like
the
Jessica
shit.
had everything. Jessica
Where,
had it.
I'm
She
just
had
saying. I'm.
it.
Give me 1 second, baby doll. When, like, this is the frustration with some of us Black gymnastics fans because we can clearly see like, and then gymnastics is a judge sport, right? And most of the judges are white, right? So we don't have any Black representation at all on the judges panels, right? So we have to really have to try to check these damn dog whistles that y'all throw out. And one of the dog whistles of this quad is this whole, I like this whole artistic look, and she has beautiful, no, because guess what? If the judges was really being picky, if the judges really was doing their jobs, y'all favorite Talia Nemore would score somewhere like a 14-2 because she have hella form deductions and that mama never seen a handstand in her life.
Listen, let me be real. This is why I said I don't want Charlize Jones to make a bar routine that is full of difficulty, trying to aim for that 7.0 because they will do her E score. They will. I feel like she just needs to do at least a bar routine over 6.4 that with her E score to be at least 8.6 because she could get a good score and that will get her a 15. Mama knows that now maybe the chance for her to get a gold maybe
See, but
isn't.
the hard part with that is Gabby and Suni and hell, even Sky maybe like.
Do you feel like Sky will be able to get that Chang? Because I don't know.
I'm not sure which direction Mama's going in anymore. At one
Yes.
point in time, I thought she was going for like giving up beam and bars and going for vault and floor really hard, like upgrading her tumbling passes on floor and learning different dance elements and learning different vaults. But now it seems like she's going back to trying to upgrade all of the events at the same time, and I'm not sure if that's the best strategy.
Do you know what I'm very scared for? If they pick the team and they pick Suni, what happens if she eats something in that canteen of the Olympics canteen and then her kidney her kidney is playing and she can't do gymnastics. Oh
I
my
mean, that is, oh, it's so hard, but that's a real possibility. I mean,
God. I just feel like if I was Suni, I would have just waited for LA. She's 20. Wait till you're 24, 25. Go to the gymnastics thing.
I think
Uh,
I, I think she's. I think I don't want to speculate on the disease, but I think she wants to have a surgery after the Olympics, and once she have that surgery, her gymnastics career is going to be over.
yes.
That's why I think she's trying so hard now because she knows once she have her surgery for her kidneys, her gymnastics career is done.
And it's just the thing is, I feel so sorry for her. But the thing is, it's like, why did you want to do a new skill? At the end of the day, you could have just did a clean thing.
I think she was
At the
trying to replace her G in her routine because her Nabiva used to be her G in her routine. So I'm thinking she's trying to replace that G skill. But
Mm,
what the hell are you gonna do out of it? Like,
right. And the thing is, it's like, I know that she was expecting, oh, I'm Suni Lee. Like, they're going to put me on that little team to go to, was it Banku, wherever, to go and get like that.
well,
Ugh,
well, and this is why I won't say racism when it comes to that. I'm saying racism when it comes to Rebecca and
right.
Melanie, but when it comes to Gabby, I'm not gonna saying what USA Gymnastics did to Gabby was racism because they did the same thing to Suni. It's like they're telling these older Olympians, why, girl? Why is you even trying, girl? Like, sit
Okay.
down. Man. And I
I,
don't like
I remember I told you, Makayla, I said, At least Gabby is coming out this year to do gymnastics, because we all know 2015 gymnastics for Gabby was amazing. She was fresh. She
Yeah.
could probably done an Amina then. She was very fresh. But 2016, she got tired. And I know the fact that with Simone Biles, she was just like over it. Because 2015, at least the little light was on her a little bit. But then it went, so it really messed her up mentally. But I just feel like she left it too late. I thought maybe that when she comes, she's gonna come with a banger and everything. But the thing is, I don't know if the USA team, they really care for okay, let's be real. With what is that gymnast again? The one that is amazing on floor, that black girl, Kayla,
Kalia Lincoln.
Leah Lincoln. She's amazing on floor. But the thing is, it seems like USG don't want to just pick you to the team because they said lack of an experience. So do you think they'll do Gabby like that?
I think it's. I think what they're gonna do to Gabby they're gonna nitpick her gymnastics. I seen them do it to Tasha Schweiker in a very similar way. If you go back in history, everybody, this is why I'm telling y'all have to learn y'all gymnastics history before y'all get on these platforms and just start talking rah rah out your mouth. Because if you go back into gymnastics history, you have examples of how USA Gymnastics did this before. And if you go back into 2004, you could tell that even though Tasha Schweiker was doing very well, you can tell USA Gymnastics did not want to pick her ass for whatever reason, no matter what Mama did. They were nitpicking her routines, they were nitpicking her scores. And if you go back and watch her routines were good. There were nothing wrong with her routines. They just were giving them 9.1s for no reason because they were nitpicking everything that they were not doing to everybody else. I will never forget, it was Olympic trials, day one. Tasha went out there and did a Yurchenko 1.5 and stuck it cold. I'm thinking she's going to get like a 9.5 because the vault was worth like a 9.8 at that quarter point. And they gave that girl a 9.1. And I was just like, oh, okay, well, yeah, they really don't want to send that girl to the Olympics for whatever reason.
Yes, I just feel like you can tell the politics still in USG gymnastics. You can see who they support, just like how they said, how do you see those scores that they gave that girl in Winter Cup, Miss, what's the one that, what's her name? What's her name? They gave, the one that won.
Oh, Kayla DeCello.
Yes. They're gonna put her over some of these girls, and I feel like they better watch out. I'm telling you, because one thing about USA, they have domestic scores that are very political, and it's in the past. You've seen it. You've seen how you could tell who they want on the team and who they don't want on that team, and it's so clear. And I just
And if
feel
they
like
don't, this is the fear. Like y'all don't hear me when I'm saying this. Y'all don't hear me when I'm saying this. Y'all feel like this is still the Marta Caroli era when they're gonna do things that actually make sense. But it's not. Look at the way they picked teams last quad. If they're gonna go 1 through 5 in the all around, right? And they're gonna count all of these inflated as USA trial scores, they could easily just put people on the team, just giving them stupid scores at trials, and then when they get to the Olympics, they're gonna be like, "Well, we didn't expect them to score that low because they scored this at trials." They do that shit all the time. You think USA Gymnastics isn't petty enough to be like, "We're proud of this bronze medal. We won a bronze medal." You don't think USA Gymnastics isn't that petty?
And let me tell you something, Simone Biles knows exactly what racism is in USG and all the discrimination that she's gone through and all the other stuff, because she was very ready to go with her beliefs to go there.
Correct.
Yes.
And let me tell you what Simone. With Simone, I really think it's less of racism and more so much that she started to speak out on the abuse and stuff from her. Because at first, Simone was there. No offense to you, Simone. Their token.
I feel like Simone was used as like a machine, as
Oh
a
yeah.
protection. They didn't
Hey,
like
y'all don't like Simone Biles. Y'all like the fact
they
that
didn't
Simone.
like Simone Biles. You like that Simone Biles wins.
Correct.
You don't like Simone Biles as a person, but you
No, no,
still
no, no.
know. They don't care for her. I bet Forrester did not care for her. But he knew exactly what she was gonna do. And that's his issue. You wanted to criticize Mata, at least with Mata Karoli. She never cared about how your color of your skin was. She never cared about anything like that. The mama cared about, can you do good gymnastics? Plain simple. Can you work hard enough to be on that team?
And that's
It was
scary.
never the fact, oh, yeah, we're gonna pick 4 all-arounders. You picked McCallum, a girl who can't do 180 splits. What the hell? What the hell?
They keep doing it. They keep doing it over and over and over again. I'm really scared for Charlize though. Desi?
Girl, I was trying to find some sound effects. Soda bombs. So basically, let's talk about Shiley's. When they were doing the Team USA promotion for the Paris 2024, basically it was Connor, it was Shy, it was Jordan, and they were talking about what it means to be Black excellence in gymnastics. Shiley's was talking about the things that I was talking about, the archetype of what a gymnast is supposed to look like. That ballerina-esque princess, the skinny leg, the
Mm-hmm.
that look. And um I feel like with Shiley's, she is doing everything in her favor with artistry to try to be that ballerina girl. She's just like, girl, I know what these judges want, and I'm just gonna give them what they want. Let me do some ballerina. And I feel like she does so well with that. If you look how like Shiley's is just her beautiful long lines. But what I don't like about the judges is why is it because she's not a white girl that you guys are not talking about, oh, her lovely lines, her
Oh my
lines
god.
are gorgeous. They never say that. I never hear that at all. It's always the handstands, but it's never about, wow, look at it.
Speak on it, sister. You're right. I think Shiley's debuted one of the best flow routines, the most artistic flow routines that Team USA has ever produced. And it got shitted on because she's not Nastia. She's not Riley McCusker. She's not. Yeah, y'all seem to like Nola Matthews' routine more than Shiley's routine.
I'm trying to find the video of them talking about this thing. Where is this thing?
Ice Productions.
Yes, like it's very absurd the amount of like artistry deductions that like Jordan Charles got, like, and she was giving dance moves when she was in 2022. Was it 2022, 20? Yeah, in the World Cup, they gave her a lot of artistry deductions, and I just feel like she really was giving like a lot of like a really good creative dancing, and they just don't like that. But if it was Miss Jessica Gadarova, it's like, ooh, girl, oh my God, I need to find this video. I want to see. Okay, yes. So basically, uh, uh, so like they were talking about like the barriers of entry.
They're athletes of color in sports that, especially gymnastics, super expensive, super not as inviting as it should be to Black athletes. So what made you actually start and want to do this and push through in order to be elite?
I feel like personally, there was a time in our lives where we thought it was normal before we actually realized what was going on through our sport. For me, it took me until the age of 16. I started when I was 7.5, so that's a long time period to where I was just going into the gym thinking, oh yeah, I look like everybody else. Like, this is what it's supposed to be like, this, that, and the other. But then by the age of 16 is when I realized, okay, wait, something's not connecting the right way, what's going on. Like, I'm not understanding why things are happening different. And then I realized my mom would always tell me, Jordan, you know you're not like everybody else. Like, your hair's not the same, your skin color's not the same, your body type's not the same. And so then that's when I was just like, that makes more sense. But I feel like now that we're understanding more, we're able to embrace who we are, and we can just be who we want to be.
So over the years, I started off, when I was 2 feet shorter as a gymnast, and it was very rigid on the aesthetic, especially being a gymnast of color. It was really hard, natural hair and everything. So where have you seen gymnastics go with how you present yourself on the floor, whether that be the way you wear your hair or the acceptance of our bodies in the Leos?
Yeah, I feel like it's taken a little bit of a turn. It's progressing like slowly. I feel like there's still a little bit more that they, need to open up to not everybody being the same skin tone and everything and having the same hair. But I feel like it's like a little bit open now. You can wear your natural hair and they're kind of embracing that. But as far as like body shape, gymnastics is, they want what they want. We all know what the body type and how they're going to do and say whatever. But I feel like as far as like the hair side and everything and us just being ourselves, it's been a little bit more open to us.
How does that make you feel to be able to just present yourself as who you are?
My sister, she doesn't have the same type of hair as me, so she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. So I feel like
Okay, so basically, I want us to even go to what happened in Ireland that is close to me, and the way that what happened to that Black girl. How many times do we have to be not acknowledged for everything? Do you know, honestly, you hurting me because my beauty comes from being like having Black in me. Like, my skin is beautiful. You see people in Britain, girl, they don't look like they're glowing, girl. I love my skin, and they try to stop me from loving myself. Do you know how many times I felt like I didn't love myself, didn't love my hair, just burning myself with my hot comb? But like at the end of the day, I realized, you know what, I want to have my hair like this is because I'm gonna have my hair like this. But if I'm gonna have my hair curly, I'm gonna have my hair curly. It's not gonna be like, oh, because it's not this. Because at the end of the day, when you grow up surrounded, this is what this Black girl is going through, and she is by white people, and they see themselves, but they don't see the representation. So then not to give her the medal is just awful. So let's go with the island. We will show this and then show you that this is an example of why we are angry. Okay. And why racism is a thing and it's not a taboo. Okay. So basically, we're trying to put a girl, not me, my bonnet. Hold on. So, so I'm trying to put this thing. If you're not gonna put it, if you blame my daughter.
It is painful to actually state and know the obvious. My daughter was the only black child in that competition. She stood out well. There was no excuse for what happened. She felt very upset about what happened. It's more like they almost blamed her for being black.
Mm.
I was very uncomfortable. I actually yelled from far.
When I got back home, we saw the video and all of that. It was like, did it really happen? I couldn't really believe that did happen.
Probably for a period with time, don't forget about it. Painful to see that you have to beg for an apology later.
They only sent us an apology because the world wanted them to, because we cried for so long. We kind of told her, regardless of your skin color, people shouldn't treat you differently. As soon as we heard, the whole house was screaming with joy, with happiness, with sense of relief that such an iconic figure would actually be so empathetic and reach out to us.
Wow, Desi, wow.
Yes,
I seen that. I see, clearly everybody's seen, the first clip, but I never seen. Oh gosh, that that brought me to tears a little bit. I'm so sorry. I never seen the second clip. Like, oh gosh.
Okay, so I want to talk about my experience with gymnastics. So I used to. So basically, I'm in England, and like everyone mostly is like, Caucasian, right? And the thing is like, we were talking about, if you listen to like the access with like when Jordan and Chai, to get into these things is expensive. I just remember like, the coach, the owner of the gym, and she used to pressure me with the money. If you really think about like the Gabby Douglas like story, and the fact that her mother worked so tirelessly to whatever the word is, to work so hard, extremely hard, to put her daughter in gymnastics. And at the end of the day, it's just the fact that, why does a young black girl who does not know anything about how this world is have to be treated like that? It's just this, it's absolutely disgusting.
It is.
But let me tell you something, to all of the black girls, or whoever wants to who wants to do gymnastics. Let me try and show something. Let me show you. Oh, the video. Why did you laugh? Your ass laughed when you heard so Becky.
Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't laugh.
You're so shady.
I'm trying to watch the video myself. I never seen this video before. Okay.
I love Dominique Dawes, but like the thing is, how y'all not gonna put Gabby and Simone? Like, girl, that was so random. It was so good, but I'm just, oh my god. But anyways,
While I have you and while we up, because I could stay up for. I don't know how long you have, but I could be up for a little bit longer. Let's change subjects. Let's get back to gymnastics in 1 second, because it's something I wanted to talk to you about for a long time. And if you could play the clip of T.S. Madison, and I want to talk about it real quick while we have a little bit of audience on Twitter.
Okay.
Do you still have it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes. Was it on the Twitter one?
Yes. I know it was like a while ago. Let me look if it's still there.
going to be sign in. Maybe it's sending it to me over here. Actually, I think it'll be on my notifications.
Hey, you guys, I have an idea for the Olympic Games. Would you like a official Loves Gymnastics group chat that we could be like in one group, not like our administrator group, but like a separate group chat that we monitor and make sure nobody is like doing nothing weird or something? I think that would be fun. I'm not sure if I want to monitor that shit, but I think it would be fun.
Okay, so let's watch the video.
You found it?
Yay.
And there is a man shaving in a women's bathroom. I realize he wants to be a woman. He gets to be a woman. I love him in Christ. He's a spiritual being having a human experience. He doesn't like his gender, so he wants to be a woman. But I'm not comfortable with him shaving in my bathroom. All right, I just thought I'd say it out loud.
Now, this is the person that this lady was just speaking about. And there's a longer video, but we cropped it. But there's a longer video where that lady that you just saw says there was a little girl in the bathroom. And this person right here, I'm not going to say man, but this person right here was naked and the penis was visible. So I thought it was important because this is one of those conversations because it's like, okay, I understand people want to be respected as trans or non-binary or whatever gender or however they identify. But then what happens when you're in a public space like this and it's what?
I don't want to cut you off, but I just got
Go ahead.
Can we put the picture back up there?
Okay. This one, right?
Yes. All right.
This must be a joke.
I'm 40. Let me start. Let me lead in with that.
Okay.
I'm 46 years old. I'll be 47 in October. The goal behind transitioning in my day and my time was not to give this. It was not to give this. This was not, and walk around and say, well, I'm a transsexual. This was not the goal. This was not the goal. Okay? Now take that down. All my trans girls that's gonna come and try to dig me up with this, I'm ready. I understand that there is no specific way that a woman is supposed to look. Like there's no woman supposed to look like, but bitch, presentation matters.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Now you step out here in the motherfucking world and tell somebody how you feel on the inside. That's fine. But if it ain't reflected nowhere on the outside,
it ain't lining up.
If it's not lining up to the society that we live in, that we share collectively, that we collectively share, and we know that there are social constructs on a woman should look like this and a man should look like this. Yes, we are now shaking the table, and we are challenging the boundaries of what a woman should be, what a woman shouldn't. We are in that era now. Where these Gen Z girls are shaking it like, well, a woman has all that.
Right.
And I respect all that.
And so do I. But you got to stay home.
But if the presentation does not match we have not changed the public. We have not changed the public yet.
Now, sister, I want to let you speak first. Go ahead. You're on mute.
Take your hormones, first of all. Let me swallow that. Okay, so first of all, I
Wait,
don't
let me say this. Hold on, let me say this. The views and opinions, because I have a feeling we finna say some real transphobic shit right now. So I got to clear the air. The views and opinions of this next part of the show are just that, views and opinions. They belong to us as trans women of color who have a different social, economical, mental experience than some of these people up here who's trying to claim a trans identity. So I just have to be very clear on that. Like, understand where this conversation is coming from. We're not trying to, just read the children to just be reading the children. But as Black trans women, we have a total and completely different experience than that. And that would get you killed.
Okay, yes. I feel like I was thinking, what happens if I saw that person, which clearly this must be a joke, because what the hell?
Not a joke. If you go back to some of my old shows, talk. I'm going to send you another clip I want to play of another character that was. Let me find that on TikTok. Go ahead, talk for a second, baby doll. Talk.
I just feel like I would tell them straight, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna be real. I live in a student accommodation, like like a dorm for like I got my own for because I'm in university and I'm almost going home. But the issue is, I went to the wrong place. I went upstairs a bit on my level. And there was people, of course, there's those different types of people. They got all these genders. Like some people, I don't know what these genders are now, but at the end of the day, it's like, so basically, I was just like, girl, I'm just like, oh, I like, okay, so basically, I just feel like I understand how people feel inside. I understand how gender dysphoria feels 100%, especially coming from, you know, British African parents, I wasn't the privilege of being raised by my white side. So basically, girl, I couldn't get the privilege of that. And it took my family a while. Like my grandmother, I told my grandmother that this 3 years ago, like 3 years ago, like, girl, my grandmother was see me and I'm telling her I'm trying to get these hormones and stuff. She's just that serious. And at the end of the day, she still calls me whatever she calls me, even if I have boobs or whatever. And at the end of the day,
My
my
mom,
mother,
I have very dysphoria with my family too. We could talk about that too, sis. Go ahead, talk though. I'm looking for this
my
video.
my mother, she now understands because she sees the titties. She sees the development. She sees how I've changed, and like I've never changed because at the end of the day, this girl was the one playing Crazy in Love, Rihanna, Beyonce, all the 90s with my and us dancing with with her heels and everything. She knew who I was. She just don't know what exactly I was. But the thing is, I was just always me. And the thing is, I just feel like it really hurts me when people who see that being trans is now trending is now the reason why we're getting scrutinized all the time. I get really hurt because why does it feel like someone that just wakes up in the morning with a whole man, a whole ass man, no feminine characteristics whatsoever, came from the army or whatever, etc., is just gonna wake up one day, put a wig on or whatever, not even look like anything, and is gonna go to a female bathroom and expect the world to be like, because if you had real gender dysphoria and if you was really trans and if you really is a woman, you would know in the mirror that, girl, I gotta do something to fix this. Like, girl, I'm not trying to be funny, but I feel like with like being trans, it's just a lot of it's like pressure. Um, I had
It
a girl,
is.
what did you say?
I said it is. It's a lot of pressure. It's a
Yes,
lot of fucking
yes.
pressure.
Listen, Makayla, this is what I told you, and I don't want to cry, Makayla. I told you, girl, I said to you, you need to stop. You need to stop because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves. There was this girl in my lecture. She was like, "Oh, why you always look so good all the time? Who are you trying to impress?" In my head, she doesn't. No one knows. No one. She doesn't know T. In my head, I'm like, girl, because I have to. I have to always look beautiful. I look done up. Hair has to be laid. Hair has to give. Everything has to give. Lashes on point. Everything because I have so much pressure to look way better, and they don't understand, Makayla. You look absolutely. You're talking about FFS, girl. I understand how you feel, but like you should really realize if you look in the real world, girl, you look way better, and that's why people are mad because you give. They hate.
I feel you, but it's still a lot of pressure because even though I may look a certain way, my voice, I know what my voice sound like, right? And
There's
some
a lot.
correct, and some people clock that voice all the time, and it's just it is what it is. And like lately, even at my job, people are starting to figure it out because I told you a few months ago, it was somebody who stayed at the hotel or whatever. They was telling the random fucking housekeepers my business they wanted because they claimed they knew me from when I used to live in Fort Lauderdale or whatever. Now they never spoke, they never said hi, bye. I didn't check them into the hotel. I never made them a room key. I never gave them a cup. I never gave them some towels. They purposely was avoiding me because I guess they knew that I knew who they were or whatever, right? So instead of them like congratulating me on not being because if they knew me from Fort Lauderdale, then they knew the worst side of me. They instead of congratulating me on not being a sex worker, not being on drugs, not being homeless, not living in a hotel but working in a hotel, not being married, being passable, having a job, having doing things that are positive in the world. They want to turn around and tell people my business. And
Listen,
it's not that I like the managers and stuff knew because they did my paperwork, for boarding or whatever. But like the regular ghetto housekeepers, why the fuck did they know? Did they need to know? And like because they know now, they've been doing little shit. So I never told y'all this story, but I'll tell it. So on Monday,
I got my thing wrong.
huh?
Because guess what? It's because you give. If you wasn't giving, it wouldn't be tea. This is the issue. They want you to, girl, I'm gonna be real. Like you really giving. Like, I'm sorry. Like, girl, I'm gonna be real. Like, I just feel like it's tea. Like, it's tea. Like, if you like saw a beautiful black girl, let me be real. Like, I'm not gonna be funny, but you give. And at the end of the day, like, girl, you always have your hair, different hairstyles. You always giving. Like, you lay that shit down, and these bitches are mad. These bitches are pressed. And of course, the voice thing is absolutely, it is real, and you is real about that because girl, I'm gonna be real. Like, my voice has changed like a lot in these years, but the thing is, like, at the end of the day, like, girl, it's not even about that. It's like I know a lot of women that, at the end of the day, like, that have voices like look at what's her name again? Like some actresses, like girl, they have like their voices just I don't think it's your voice. I just think maybe they knew you and recognized you and just was just
But
petty.
that particular people, no, they told the people they knew me from South Florida and they knew me before my transition. So they had either knew me like because I started transitioning and okay, there was like a real weird 5 years where it was like very androgynous, like between 18 and like 22. But like after 22, it was a girl. It was like 100% a girl, right? So the thing is, I don't understand. Either you had to be my family member, which would be extra fucked up. You had to be somebody I went to high school with, which would be like, why would you even care that much to tell these people? Or
You
you
don't
was a or you was a trick and you.
It's a journey. Like being trans is a journey, and this is. Let's go back to the video, okay?
And I
It's just
sent you 2 other videos in Love's Gymnastics group chat that I want to play.
yeah. Have I put it? Okay. So basically, what I want to say is, this is why T.S. Madison is talking the truth, because I think that you don't just wake up and you're just gonna give. No, you don't just do that. You have to work hard to become who you are inside, you know.
And it's just like what I don't like about this new generation of trans not new generation, the white girls, is they don't feel like, I guess because of society norms, society pressure, the pressure of what it's like being black and trans in society, that the goal is to pass. The goal isn't just to be like, hey, everybody, I'm a trans woman. No, the goal is to pass. The goal is to blend. The goal is to be regular, degular like everybody else or whatever, right? I don't feel like that's the goal for some of my white trans sisters. So for them, as long as they feel like they are a woman, then they want all the privileges of being a woman. I just don't feel like that's the way it should work. Like I felt like I was a girl since I was like fucking a kid. I did not start using the women's restroom until I was passable enough to blend in with everybody else. How the fuck you gonna be in the fucking Makayla Loves Gymnastics, would sit up here and be like, sir, you need to go somewhere else, sir. You're in the wrong restroom. I would be the one like that white lady up here. Because that's not right. And why are you naked? Why are you naked? Like that's the shit that pisses me off. Like I get defend a lot of shit. Like if you just went into the bathroom, you went and squatted and peed and closed the stall and nobody knew what was going on, and then you walked right out of there, I think I could defend that. I still wouldn't look at you as no trans woman, but I could defend that. What I can't defend is, why are you in the women's bathroom naked? Why are you in the women's bathroom touching yourself? Why are you in the women's bathroom naked touching yourself with children around? And then y'all fucking trans activists want to sit up there and be like, but it's a journey. No, that's not a journey. That's a pedophile, and y'all up here defending bullshit.
Y'all, Makayla, be careful now. You saying stuff, girl. We trying to keep this video up.
I know, but like the point of their story, like we gonna have other ones. Okay, this is another good one.
Of course, she did HRT. What the hell? Y'all slow. You want to put the video on now, mamas? You want me to put it on?
Yeah, you can play it. Did y'all just go and sit up there and tell me y'all can look at this person and tell me you will automatically assume that was them? You just can't. You just cannot. And the fact that and I'm happy that she won. I'm happy that she won. But it's the fact that I'm sorry, like, again, this is a case-by-case individual basis, and I'm not saying that I still 100% agree right out. You have to give salmon, you have to give tuna, you have to give fish, you have to give tilapia, baby. You have to give. And this is what you say you want to do in life. I ain't saying you have to be Naomi Campbell. I ain't saying you have to be Tyra Banks. I'm not saying you have to be Beyonce. I'm not saying you have to be Miley Cyrus, Megan Fox, Katy Perry, Lizzo. Hell, Lizzo is a very beautiful woman. Like, don't y'all play with my sister face. Like, I get very Lizzo. Lizzo's a very beautiful woman. But you have to give. Even if you gave Rosie O'Donnell, that would be giving a woman. But you have to give. And that's not. That's.
Makayla.
Even me, if I saw you in a woman's bathroom, I would be like, sir, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong space in this bathroom over there.
It's a unisex bathroom. I said family bathroom. Am I in the wrong place?
And then for these white trans, this is why I don't like the word trans or transgender. That's exactly it. Y'all remember the other day when I was like, I like the word tranny. I know tranny is an offensive terminology, but when you say tranny, I know exactly what you mean. When you say tranny, you're talking about a girl with these, and a girl with this, and a girl with these, and a girl who gives, right? When you say transgender, you talk about that. And I'm not that. I mean, I'm not that. I'm not that. I am not that. And now, like, people are so confused because the girls who do give, they don't have an issue. They don't have these issues. So they just get through life, right? And they be like, oh, okay, well, it don't bother me. But I don't know. Alice, how do you, I feel like I'm getting myself in trouble. I'm going to shut up for a second.
I feel two ways about this. On one accord, I mean, I agree with you. If that's the life that you choose to live, then you have to actually, give an effort. Even though a lot of people don't even give an effort in their regular life. So I'm in a fucking Whataburger, like, pajamas. So I'm not giving any kind of effort. But on another hand, it's like, well, yeah, but if we police others into being this, like, compartmentalized ideal of what we believe to be.
Gymlandia wants to be on this show or something.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Gymlandia. Give us 1 second, baby doll. Oh, he said he's backstage already? Let me see. He truly is.
I need to make my own.
Girl, I need to cuss your ass the fuck out, bitch. You cannot look up on your motherfucking screen, ho. What the fuck going on with you?
Also, sorry, I'm trying to find the different clips.
I saw Des trying to get your attention. Like, this bitch is not finna look up. Like, I'm finna leave this motherfucker, bruh, because Makayla, your ass was pissing me off. You was pissing me off. I'm like, you not fit. Like, did she not see I'm on? Like, bruh. Listen, what's racism in gymnastics without Gymlandia, bitch? You should have asked me to come on this motherfucker before you even started this damn live. Because you already know what it is over here, Makayla. Like, you already know what it is. Like, Makayla, one of these motherfuckers yesterday tried to tell my ass to go find my father.
What?
Yeah, I screenshotted it and posted it on my Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, I bring out the racism in people, Makayla. Like, I bring that shit out. So that's why I was like, when I saw you were having a conversation about that, I was like, listen, you know my ass need to be on here.
Okay. Desi, let's pause this trans talk. Let's go back to racism in gymnastics for 1 second, baby dog.
What were y'all talking about? How Gabby's being treated?
How everybody's being treated. Hold on. Let me turn that off. What we were talking about is, first of all, I'm pissed off. I was dead ass asleep, and then I woke up and was scrolling through my Twitter, and I'm seeing that they had that little competition or whatever, and that the Brazilians sent like their whole Olympic team to it, and Melanie was there, right? So Rebecca did her bar routine. It was great. It was her normal bar routine that she always do. She scored a 14.7, and now everybody is mad, like, why she isn't upgrading her bar routine? She's gonna lose out on the bar medal. And I'm like, what happened to? Oh, I just like beautiful gymnastics. I just now why when it's a black girl you want her to do everything in her bag of tricks? What if she's trying to win medals on other events and bars just isn't her priority? Why is y'all trying to force this girl to do everything in her bag of tricks for some fucking bar medal that maybe she doesn't want? Then Melanie went on to her bar routine and she did an upgraded bar routine with her in bar full and her Maloney to her in bar half, which I've never seen anybody ever do in my life. Everybody was like, why is Melanie doing that bar routine? I don't like that bar construction. And I'm like, well, goddamn. Like, but if they were the fucking Italians, y'all would be fucking up here busting nuts, bitch. Y'all would be like, oh my God, the Italian girls. Like, and I'm just like, that's the shit that you be talking about on your channel that y'all, the blatant racism that black gymnastics fans see. We keep y'all think we're crazy though, but y'all keep doing the damn racist ass shit, and it's very frustrating.
And let me say something. I'm sorry, Makayla. Let me finish your rant. Finish your rant.
And then part B, the whole Gabrielle Douglas shit, like that's just, it just pisses me off so badly. It just pisses me off so badly. Go ahead.
So you know, I got into an argument with somebody this week, and that motherfucker always going on my page. And I had to clear Grace on Twitter. I know you saw that. But like, because you know, listen, I'm hard as fuck on Sky Blakely. But one thing about me, I'm hard as fuck on everyone that's inconsistent. And you know that, Makayla. I give Sky Blakely the same energy I give everyone else that fucks up. But what I always say about her is, y'all don't give Grace, y'all don't give Riley, y'all don't give Flavia Sareva that same fucking energy. So like when it comes to Sky Blakely, do I think she should be on the Olympic team because of her inconsistency? No. But y'all wanted Grace to make the Olympic team. Like, make sure you keep the same energy. So I brought that up on my social media. I was like, I'm tired of y'all always talking about Sky Blakely, but y'all don't got shit to say about Grace, Riley, all of these other bitches. And like, it's one thing about Sky Blakely is Sky Blakely at least qualified to being finals. Grace never qualified to anything. What did Riley McCusker ever qualify to? Like, at least Grace can, at least Sky can say, listen, I might have fucked up in being finals, but at least my ass made it. Grace can't even say that. So it's like, and then you saw that motherfucker wanting to come out the woodworks trying to trash Sky Blakely down to empower Grace. It's like at the end of the day, Sky Blakely still qualified to that motherfucking beam final. Pull up what Grace ever qualified to, bitch. And that's why I posted that video, because, bitch, I will make a collage of all the times I don't drug Grace Makayla on my motherfucking channel. Because, like I said, Grace is the example of just white mediocrity. She's the example of that. She never upgraded for shit. She never was capable of beating any of the top contenders. But it didn't matter because she was decent enough, and y'all empowered her. Let a black girl have ever been as mediocre as Grace Makayla, and look at how y'all motherfuckers would have acted. Like I say, Sky Blakely falls a lot, but she don't fall as much as Riley McCusker.
Nope.
But y'all don't, like I said, y'all eat that shit up. And that's something I say on my channel. And with Reby, you know, I'm Reby's biggest fan. Rebecca is pissing me the fuck off though, because like Reby, you don't listen. One thing about Reby is like you either turn up on floor and you fucking around on the other shit, or you turn up on beam, you fucking around like like Reby. This year she got good on floor, but she regressed on bars. It's like, why can't you have all your shit at one time, girl? Like you got good on floor and beam, but you regressed on vault. Like, cause you know, at the World Championships, her chain wasn't that good. But when she want to pull up the Pan Ams and do the best chain of your life in fucking Pan Ams, girl. What the fuck is Pan Ams? Like, you know, talking about like Reby just ain't no gymnast, even though Reby's always winning medals. Don't no bitch piss me off like Reby, because you just never see someone who just does like Reby. You turned up on bars in 2021 at that bum ass World Championships and qualifications, bitch. What the fuck? What was that? But you can't even do half of that, and all around, like that's the shit that piss you the fuck off. So it's like, I understand being, like I said, being frustrated, but like I said, it's about Reby and Shilese. You cannot be a fan of traditional artistic gymnastics, but have smoke for Shilese Jones and Rebecca Andrade. Like you can't be. So I'm saying, like, the truth is, same thing, and I said it's about Komova. They want to sit up here and gas up Komova split leaps like Gabby got just as good flexibility.
What's going on?
So you get what I'm saying? Like, all you got to do is watch these motherfuckers. And I know it's never going to change, but don't get mad at me for calling y'all motherfuckers out. And people want to get mad at me because I cussed, I gave it to fucking Alicia Sacramone and Chelsea Memble. And I know them bitches saw that comment, bitch, because you only got 12 comments on your motherfucking Instagram. And I know you saw what the fuck I had to say about you. And that's the truth, bitch. You didn't make it to your first Olympics, Chelsea. You went to Beijing hurt as fuck and didn't do nothing except a bar routine and team finals. You did not even make it to 2012. Alicia, you bombed 2004.
2004.
You
Didn't
got
even make it to
cleared.
trial.
Listen, you got you got cleared by Chusavita with a pipe, Rudy, bitch. So like in 2008, you failed 2 times in team finals and did not make it in 2012. So the truth is, you're jealous of Gabby Douglas because she's achieved everything y'all couldn't have been. Just like all these other white bitches, Maggie Nichols,
And
Victoria
that's what we were
Kamala.
talking about. I'm so sorry. That's what we were talking about in the beginning of the show. How like we are scared that it really seemed like Gabby have a lot of shit against her this year. Like, first of all, it seems like the people in charge don't like her. They don't like her parents. They don't like her strategy of coming back to the sport. They're they're creating rules and sending them out at the very last minute just to exclude her from the camp. It's like they're trying to tell you off rip that they're not going to send Gabrielle to the Olympic Games.
But the thing is, I kind of saw this. Obviously, you know, Jade is still white. She still has the benefit of being white. But I think we kind of saw like, that's when I realized Chelsea and Alicia were full of shit, right? And that's why I came on here in the first place. Because it's like, I don't care how much you dislike Jade's artistry. To send a bitch like Jocelyn Robinson.
And let me tell you,
listen, Marta would have never done. You listen, Marta would have never did that, Makayla. Like, and it's like, and this was like, well, you even said this. My great, I think I forgot to mention this to my team analyst. I said it about Jade, but this is the first time Gabby's made a team without Marta Caroli. And you know, Marta, like I said, but people hate Marta because of her strategy, but it always works. And I can't get on here and defend myself against Oscar. Because I saw Oscar trying to push back on what I was saying about Makayla Maroney. Because like I said, Makayla Maroney is a perfect example of white privilege in gymnastics. Because y'all want to sit up here and gas up her face for being mad. When Gabby was mad, y'all had a problem with that. When Simone was mad, y'all had a problem with that. Like, you know, she didn't do anything in London except get cleared by a bitch no one expected to even make the vault podium at all. And people want to sit up here and gas her the fuck up like she's all that. Like, you were a vault specialist and you hit your vault in team finals. What the fuck else? Like, you did your job. The fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Maria Pasecki hit her vault too, bitch. I mean, not in 2012, but in 2016, she did the same thing as you. Like, that's all you were brought to do. Good. Like, Anya Hodge did the same shit, right? Like, the fuck else? Like I said, Gabby hit her bar. So what's the difference between them? So that's what I'm saying. And Oscar was like, oh, well, Gabby was seen as an all-arounder. That's true. But if you look at the brackets, Gabby was also expected to make the bar podium, right? I mean, Gabby was taken to Rio because of bars. And she was, like I said, Gabby was going to compete all around because she was going to be used on bars. So she automatically got an all-around spot because Simone, Gabby, and and Madison Koshin had to be put up on bars, which means only one gymnast could do bars, which had to be between Allie and Lori. Right. And then Marta got rid of Lori, just like she got rid of Maggie because Lori was insignificant. She had no media attention and Allie was a bigger name than her. Right. So that is how it worked. But Gabby was going to compete all around anyway, just because she only way for Gabby to not compete all around was for them to not let Gabby do bars and qualifications, which is stupid as fuck. Because even though Gabby fucked up, if she would have hit, she would have won the bronze medal on bars. Right. So it's like Gabby was going to do like Gabby. And I said is Gabby was going to Rio in 2015, bitch. She was going like we knew Gabby was going to Rio before the Olympic year even came.
And that's the shit that pisses me off. Hold on, Desi, Desi, are you trying to say something, baby?
Yes, I just wanted to say, how did you guys listen to Beyonce's album? Do you like it, guys? Or
I ain't watched it. Girl, Desi, we in a rant right now. We ain't trying to think about that. I hear that.
Yeah,
I hear that.
Yeah,
but we ain't finna lose our train of thought about some damn Beyonce right now.
Oh, that's hilarious. My biggest fear for this team for Gabby is she can't do that peeking at the last minute shit
Yeah.
that she normally does. She has to peek at like, and I know y'all say Scott Blakely is inconsistent, but this is why I have my faith in Scott Blakely's gonna make the team. Do I think she was gonna make the team and fuck up? Probably. But Scott Blakely is known for killing those Olympic trials. Like Scott Blakely turns up at those trials like nobody business. And that seems to be all that matters with picking these current teams with these people who pick teams is who's gonna turn up at trials. With that being said, I'm scared for Jade Carey. I'm
Yeah,
scared
me
for
too.
Gabby.
That's I said that for Jade and Gabby, because both
I'm
of them
scared for
bitches
Jordan
like
Childs. Because Jordan Childs is hit or miss.
I think Jordan, like 2021, Jordan was giving it to Suni.
She was.
So I'm saying Jordan is someone who does hit throughout the year, but Jade and Gabby are gymnasts that never have their shit together at nationals. And like I said, Jade didn't even have a chain at Olympic trials last time. Like I said, Jay had a fucking Chusa beating in the front layout the full end. Like, if you look at it's remarkable to see like the Jade at Olympic trials and just see the Jade at the Olympics. Like, this can't be I remember watching her and putting training like this can't be the same bitch. Like,
and then that bitch Makayla Skinner wanted to talk about something. But I was beating Jade Carey all year. Yeah, bitch, because she wasn't doing everything she had, bitch. Like, yeah, girl. Oh my God, Makayla Skinner.
Like, Jay, listen, but when only time Jay ever turned up, and this is for Gabby too. Gabby did turn up in 2012. Like, yes, she was like falling, but she was still second, right? In terms of like her all around standing. Gabby was
She
turning
did
up
good in 2015. She did bad at nationals.
2015, she was still fifth at that. So that, I mean, that's decent. But that's I'm saying. Like, even like I said,
she did good at classes. She was taking at classes, and Gabby always do bad.
2019. I mean, 2000. What is it? 2000. Jay only did good in 2019. In 2022, she did all right in nationals. I think she came in like fourth or fifth, but she was competing with nobody. So it's those are two girls. It's like y'all. I don't fucking know. But in terms of strategic, I think if Marta was in control, I think both of them would be going to the Olympics. Especially, like I said, just because of like previous accomplishments. And
the Olympic team would have already been decided because just what makes sense to me from the people that you have would be Simone, Charlize, Gabby, Jade, and
that last spot is up in the air.
Leanne, Sky, Jordan, whoever hits that trial.
Because I think that Suni is the person I'm the most worried about. But I do want to say they seem to love them some fucking Suni. But it's like Suni is like I said, Suni is out here. That's what pisses me off. It's like everyone want to talk about, oh, Gabby this, Gabby that. Okay, but what the fuck Suni look like? And I said it's like Suni don't.
I'm scared for Suni too because Suni also wanted to come to this camp and they told her no. Suni also wanted to go to Baku and they told her no. So they not playing with them girls. They like, fuck your Olympic gold medal, bitch. Fuck you.
But I want to say that Suni declined to come. She was invited.
Oh, for real? Oh shit, I didn't know that.
But the thing is with Suni, it's like she's only competed 4 beam routines and only stayed on the beam twice. It's like 2 falls on bars.
Did compete at Winter Cup and just fell a lot, right?
Yeah, but it's like Gabby ain't ever competed 2 events and failed 3 times though. Like,
I feel like Gabby having COVID should be like, if she didn't have COVID, she would have been there. Like, come on, people. Like,
and Chelsea lied, and it's like, why did Chelsea like lie to Gabby? Like, you could have just said if Chelsea would have said these rules from the jump, it would have been stupid because, like I said, the main reason that Chelsea got in 2012 because let's be real, what the fuck was Chelsea going to help the London team with? Like, stop. I hate people talking about, oh, well, Chelsea got tonight. Like, what the fuck was she finna do in London?
I feel like Chelsea needs to go back to judging and stop trying to insinuate that she was going to be able to go to, the national
But even
camp.
look at Chelsea. Look at the gifts she got in 2021. Like, what was she supposed to do at nationals? But they still let her do nationals. What was she supposed
Right,
to do at
like
classics? They still let her go to classics. What was she supposed to do at these training camps? They still let her go to training camps. I don't understand
exactly.
why you don't understand. Like, you were in this exact same position, and you used your name to put yourself in positions that you really shouldn't have been in. Why are you trying to shit on Gabby for doing the same
And
shit?
not only that, my beef with Alicia Sacramone is she want to talk about all around. Bitch, you only competed 3 events. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, if you only competed 3 events, how the fuck you trying to take people for all around centers? Because bitch, if it was picked by that logic, your ass would have made not the first fucking team. Okay, so it's like that's just like the hypocrisy. And like I said this with Chelsea Memo, is you competed last quart. You shouldn't be able to pick the girls that you competed against, because she might have beef with Shiley. She might have beef with Jordan Charles. You don't know what the fuck she has. Think about, we didn't know Gabby and Makayla Skinner had all this beef, and they fucking did. So imagine letting a bitch like Makayla Skinner on the panel. Like, of course she's gonna do everything in her power to stop Gabby from making a team.
And
So it's
Simone
like,
Biles don't like her. That's why she's happy that she's not going to that April national camp. I'm telling you, Simone don't like Gabby, and that's the truth.
I want to say this. I don't know if I agree with that, because, you know, I think that Simone also has smoke for Suni, because Suni was talking hell shit about her husband. She was talking hell shit about her husband during that scandal and stuff like that. So I don't, like I said, I think that my beef with Simone Biles, like my mom said, is Simone, you, like I said, you need to do something to stand up now, because like I say, bitch, if Gabby don't make the Olympics, or if Gabby get done dirty as fuck, niggas gonna drag you bad. I'm telling you, they already don't fuck with you anyway, bitch. Like I say, let them fuck around in Gabby face, and Simone don't say anything about it. So like I say, bitch, don't forget, because when you were going through your racism and shit like that in Tokyo, Gabby came out the woodworks to defend you. Allie Ray, where the fuck was Allie Raisman? Where was Maggie Nichols? Where were these other white bitches that you wanted to put on a pedestal? None of them Beckys did nothing for you. But Gabby came out the woodworks to protect you. She didn't have to do that. She could have stayed minding her fucking business in her fucking farm. But she got her ass up on TV to defend your ass that was getting dragged by all these motherfucking Trump supporters. So all I got to say is, don't ever forget that, because you will be in the same situation. And like I say, bitch, you might be high on the woodworks now, bitch, but don't forget, you got dragged worse than any gymnast I've ever seen in my life. Everything Gabby got, you got 10 times worse. And like I say, I do feel like some of that was her karma for what she did to Gabby.
Yes, even
But
like
I had never seen the amount of racism Simone Biles dealt with in Tokyo. I had never seen someone get dragged like that in gymnastics in my life. And I don't see Gabby Douglas go through some horrible shit. You couldn't even pick up your phone during Tokyo without seeing Simone Biles. Like, everywhere you look, she getting dragged. Like, that made me I had to get off social media.
Lacey, which one do you think was worse, Tokyo or the situation with her husband?
Tokyo. Listen, her husband. Okay, it's debatable, because her husband.
It is debatable. It is very debatable, because they dragged them both.
No, let me say something. Simone only was getting smoked like that from, like, they was dragging her husband to protect Simone, right? So it's like they were Simone, all they was telling Simone was that she was a pick me, that she had low self-esteem. Like, they weren't really like, but Tokyo, like, that was bad. Come on now, like that was real. So it's like what made the Simone Biles husband situation bad was the fact that it was Black people that were mainly dragging her, right? So it's like your own supporters were dragging you. That's the bad thing about that.
I just think she needs to get off Twitter, just worry about herself, because Twitter really be talking the most. And I feel like it really did impact on her, because she did say that in an interview. But I'm telling you, if your husband is called Mr. Biles, like, to these comments, it does affect on you. She loved her husband down.
Yeah. Did you watch my team analyst?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so in that team analyst, I said you don't know how that husband situation is going to affect her, right?
Yes.
And I said that because it's like I say, Black people are petty, and that's something I like. Makayla knows that, but I said this on my channel. Black people never forget. They will, as long as Simone Biles lives, Simone Biles can divorce her husband and get married. In 10 years later, they're gonna bring up the fact that her husband said she wasn't the prize. Like, niggas are never gonna forget what she fucking said. They're never gonna forget. Like, that, what people forget is that was 4 months ago almost, right? Like, they still in them comments saying that same shit. Like, they're never gonna forget. So she can stop talking about it, but it's like she can stop posting him. But they're gonna still say, like, she can never get an interview from a black person without them ever bring that shit up to her. Like, and it's just like, I hate that for her, but it's like, they never, like, I'm telling you, as soon as she stepped foot back on Classic in that first interview she get from NBC, how is Mr. Biles doing, bitch? They're gonna bring that shit up to you every time. They never gonna let your ass forget. And it's like, that's a bad thing for her. Like my mom said, I said this in my video, is Simone Biles did herself some big favors to offer Gabby to come to her gym. Even though Gabby could have turned that shit down and said no, just her offering it would just give her some good publicity that she needs.
And let me tell you something else, Jonathan Owens Biles, sir, don't bring your ass inside that gymnastics arena. Don't bring your ass inside that temperature.
No.
Don't bring your ass inside the classics. Don't bring your ass inside of Olympic trials. Jonathan Biles, I know you want to support her. I know you do. I know. If you even look at Gabrielle Douglas once in that competition, that's all everybody's going to talk about. Don't you bring your
I want to say that what Jonathan said is, like, what Jonathan said about Gabby, about her teeth. I mean, let's be real, I don't think it was warranted, but I mean, like,
Gabby Douglas is that girl. She's the Black Barbie. She has her own doll. Let's be real. Like,
yeah, I said that, but it's like,
and I know Miles is probably mad at the fact that tweet came up because, girl, he was loving down Gabby.
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. All he mentioned was her teeth, but it don't like he wasn't gassing her up. He was tearing Comova down. Like, he was very much gassing Gabby up. So it's like her teeth were a little bit crooked. Like, him pointing that out. Like, I don't see how people created this narrative that he was hating on Gabby. I think he was out of pocket for saying that.
That's not the narrative I'm saying. It's a narrative that, they already have this Simone versus Gabby thing. So if Simone's husband is looking at Gabby, they're going to be like, yeah, he don't even want Simone. He really wants Gabby. He couldn't get Gabby, so he got Simone. Like,
I mean, niggas, the truth is, Jonathan Biles won him a fucking Becky. And like I said, it's only a matter of time before he drops Simone Biles for one.
It's not about that. It's the fact that he's like, oh, I never watched gymnastics in my life. I didn't even know who Simone Biles is. But you did know Gabby Douglas now. What the heck?
So, like, I want to say this, Dessa. Most Black people had never heard of Simone Biles until the Rio Olympics. So, I mean, like, Simone Biles and I think that's part of the reason she's jealous of Gabby a little bit, because Simone Biles never connected with Black people the same way Gabby Douglas did. So it's like, Simone Biles will always be known as the girl that came after Gabby. I'm saying, like, and, I guess Simone Biles gave very much whitewashed Black girl, right? Like, she gave very much, like, not for niggas. And I feel like Black people always saw that about her. And as soon as she came into the public eye, she started making comments about, oh, I want Zendaya to play me in a movie. She started saying stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like,
Simone Biles is very insecure, because how could you allow a man to?
Yeah.
How could you not allow the Black community to support you as a Black woman and all your accomplishments, and you're gonna degrade yourself for a man's happiness?
That's true. But I see Simone Biles was always like, Simone Biles never saw herself as what she was. And I think that she sees herself as her mom, but she don't have the same advantages that her mom has in society. And I think that, like I said, I think her mom is responsible for that, because when I said this on my channel, like in 2013, when Carlotta Filito attacked her and Gabby, she wanted to talk about Kyla Ross. Like, oh, Kyla Ross isn't a white girl, a white girl. Kyla Ross isn't white, but Carlotta Filito, she didn't attack Kyla Ross. She attacked you and Gabby. Carlotta Filito don't see her and Kyla Ross as the same. And that's why I had a problem with motherfuckers trying to call a bitch like Kyla Ross Black, because Kyla Ross don't deal with the same kind of disrespect that someone like Gabby and Simone would deal with, right? So it's like, for Simone, she saw herself in Maggie Nichols, like she saw herself in Ali Raisman, etc. But she would never get the same treatment as them. They would never see her as the same as Maggie Nichols.
Yeah, this is like you said something about 2016 she realized, like, or 2013, I don't know, that she realized that I am a Black woman and I am treated differently. And I feel like it was because, you know, even her skill, if an Italian girl did that skill, the double off beam, it would have been the highest rating. But because it's Simone Biles, they treated her different, like she's something different, you know, supernatural. But she's a woman just like everyone else, not just because of the color of her skin, right? I don't get it.
I think that it's a lot deeper than that. And like I said, I know my Great White Hope is the most my most influential video, I feel like, on this space. I know it might not be now to y'all, but in my opinion, bitch, it's always gonna be my most influential video. But like I said in my video, like, they had to get more aggressive in their racial attacks, because when it came to Gabby, you got to realize Gabby, yeah, she was good, but she wasn't that much better than Kamala. She wasn't that much better than Jordan Weaver. So they can sit up here and just say, oh, she robbed Jordan Weaver. She robbed Kamala, right? But for Simone, they had to get more aggressive in their racial attacks. Like they started saying, oh, Simone Biles is a man, right? She's all of these other things. They had to get aggressive in tearing her down, because they couldn't deny that she wasn't better than the other girls. But they had to sit up here and say, oh, she was cheating. She shouldn't even be in that situation in the first place, right? So with her, you saw the racism get even more extreme, because it's like none of these Beckys are even close to Simone Biles. Like Maggie Nichols, she's inferior to Gabby Douglas, but Maggie Nichols can beat Gabby Douglas with mistakes, right? Like Kamala could beat Gabby with mistakes, right? But they can't say that for Simone. But it's like for Simone, it's like you don't fucked around and lost your biggest supporters, which is niggas.
Like Simone Biles got her karma when she went against Gabby with that NASA situation. You put a Black woman down, your sister down, but she didn't intend to mean it like that. You wanted to cancel her. That's what basically she did.
Yeah.
Or like,
and see, that's where you can tell that Simone really don't care for Gabby, because she went on an attack quick as fuck, bitch. Like,
but
Simone,
I want to say Simone was the one that had to back down because of that. Because who did Black people drag? They didn't drag Gabby, they dragged Simone. Because why are you addressing another Black woman in the public eye? Like, but you got to realize Simone didn't understand that, right? Like Gabby knows, even if I don't like Simone because of this, you can't ever address no other Black person in the public eye. And that's my beef with, you know who, John, right? Your friend, because all this smoke this motherfucker got for me, like, I will never mention John's name on my channel, just because it's certain things you don't do when it comes to other Black people, right? Like, it's just certain things that you should just know as a Black person, right? And it's like,
and the thing is, I don't even think John has smoke with you. I think John thoroughly enjoys you. I just don't know. He just has that thing where he always have to be what is it called?
Captain Save a Becky.
That's a way of putting it. Like when you always want to play devil's advocate or look at the other side, like, you know.
Because it's like, I remember he tried to defend Kamala, like, and Makayla, I was mad at you for not speaking up more about that, because anyone that ever knows Kamala, Black people who even remember 2012 know that Kamala is the Great White Hope. Like, if ain't ever better definition of the Great White Hope in human history, Kamala is the Great White Hope, except Larissa Yardaki, right? So I mean, like, the only reason people gassed Kamala up was because the audacity of a Black woman to come into gymnastics and beat her. Like, how fucking dare her Gabby cotton picking ass do something like that? Like, you tell me I'm wrong? Like, how fucking dare her? And it's like, when it was Jordan Weaver, like, that's why I tell people, like, we learned from day one in America that country comes first. Period. Bitch, when we was watching Rocky in school, bitch, we learned them Russian hoes was the enemy, bitch. Okay, we learned that shit from day one. When it came to Tatiana Gutsu and Shannon Miller, no, every American was united in saying Tatiana Gutsu robbed Shannon Miller. When it was Jordan versus Kamala, and even Jordan versus Mustafina, most Americans would never say that Kamala beat Jordan Weaver, even if they feel like it was true or not. They sat there and argued for Jordan Weaver. It don't matter what the facts say. They're gonna sit up here and say Jordan Weaver deserved that title. And even me, bitch, it will never come out my mouth that Jordan Weaver was robbed by Convo. I will never say that a Russian bitch robbed an American of anything. I don't give a fuck if it was true or not. Just because that's just certain things that we learned from day one. But when it was Gabby, all that shit was thrown out the woodworks. And that's how I realized, like I said, that's when I realized how deep racism really was. Because it's like all that shit we learned about from the time that we are children. And when y'all sat up here and threw that shit out the woodworks, to the end of the day, even though Gabby was American, Commonwealth was white, and that's who they wanted to protect, right? So I realized that from the jump. And the way people drag Gabby Douglas to protect Commonwealth, and they want to sit up here and act like Gabby Douglas, like they want to talk about Gabby Douglas's flaws, like Commonwealth don't got flaws too. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to sit up here and talk about Gabby, but Maggie Nichols is trash on all 4 events in terms of execution, bitch. And that bitch has some nerve to begin the AA execution on floor in fucking Glasgow. Like, and it's just like, and it's just like, when you see them defend bitches like that, but want to tear Gabby Douglas down, like, yeah, I know. And like I said, people can't take Gymlandia because Langston ass gonna call y'all motherfuckers out, bitch.
See, I can't have smoke for Victoria Komova because at least I respect her as a gymnast. The bitch I have smoke for is that damn Makayla Skinner. When they
because let me say something. Maggie Nichols is worse than Skinner because didn't Maggie Nichols just go on Good Morning America talking about her book? This bitch, listen, Maggie Nichols came in 7th place. I mean 6th place, right? So bitch, you didn't even make the top 5. And you only beat Gabby by 2/10 with 2 falls, bitch. And Gabby beat you at the American Cup and in motherfucking what is it? She beat you in what is it, Jesselo? Your best scores from Glasgow will still lose to Gabby's best scores in Glasgow, bitch. So and here you are thinking that you deserve to go to the Olympics over Gabby Douglas, even though you cannot beat Gabby Douglas at the biggest competition of your life. Maybe if you would have beat Gabby Douglas at the American Cup, your situation would have been different. But like I said, bitch, when you had your chance to go one-on-one, what happened, bitch? What happened to her? Did she win the American Cup, Makayla?
No.
So it's like, bitch, how fucking dare you? And then for Skinner, bitch, you fell 3 times at nationals on one routine, bitch. Gabby Douglas fell. It took.
And this is what Gabby, I like. Is the fact that why did Makayla Skinner think she expected to go to the Olympics when all of her prior to Mara did not just use the trials, it was everything else. And why is it that why does she think just because she came 4th that all of the other competitions that she fell, we got videos of her falling on that beam every second like she's a rookie wanting to
Girl,
go.
You smacked your coochie dead in the center, bitch, on beam.
She split the beam like 10 times. That kitty cat girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
My thing with Makayla Skinner is why do you expect them to go 1 through 5 or whatever at that trials, but then the next trials you wanted them to skip Grace and put you on the team?
So no, I want to say this. Listen, she didn't have all that smoke for Grace. She might have said something, but it was nowhere near the same smoke she had for Gabby.
Nowhere near.
And listen, same thing with Madison Koshin. Where was the smoke for Madison? And Madison was taken because of bars. And I do want to say Madison had a backup all-around program, but the only gymnast that could have been taken over Gabby would have been Ashton Locklear. But let's be real. The main reason Gabby made the team, even though she was supposed to be on the team anyway because of math, was because Gabby was the most famous gymnast in 2016 as well. She brought all the sponsors. She brought all the viewers. Like, if Gabby Douglas wasn't competing in Rio, the gymnastics ratings would have went down by half anyway. So, like, that's the first thing I say. When you're picking a team, you want people to tune into the team. You want sponsors. Someone has to sponsor the national championship. Someone has to sponsor the classics. Well, isn't it called the GKUS Classic? Isn't it called the AT&T American Cup? So you have to have sponsors. That matters more than anything because that's who funds the competitions. If you don't have that, what the fuck y'all gonna do, bitch? Eat ramen noodles? Like, don't you want to go out to eat after? Like, it's all of this other shit that factors into that. Someone has to provide these girls with everything. So that was Gabby's biggest reason for making a team. On top of the fact that she was the silver medalist, that's also because of the math. So it's like you have to look at that big ass picture. And it's ruthless, But Lori Hernandez was a nobody ass bitch. Like, why would you let Lori compete over Allie? If Lori made it to all around, who the fuck would want to see Lori on TV? Who the fuck is she? So
let's talk about some British gymnastics. So I feel like Jessica Gadarova, that hope that you talk about, Gymlandia, is now gone because she decided to break her leg. They were ready to. I'm telling you, she would have got over Rebecca Andrade.
Yeah,
she would have. They were ready.
Jessica would have been at 101 floor again, bitch. Because if Rebecca was only 1/10 behind Simone, bitch, did it that big ass mistakes Jessica was making on floor and still getting them 14 fours and 4. Jessica would have cleared Simone in floor finals.
Clear her down. Hey, Debbie, in the UK, do they celebrate Odine the way they celebrate Jessica?
No.
No.
Why even ask a question like that?
I've never even seen them on like anything. Like, like they, like the Gadarova twins, they go on like these BBC, the British television, all this. But when it comes to Undine, it's like it's crickets. I'm telling you, they don't care about her. Please.
Okay, you know who else they want to gas up to over there?
Who?
They love us some Alex Kinsella, baby.
Okay, but look. Alex Kinsella is their best girl right now without the Gadarova twins. Like,
no, I think Undine is better than. Listen, they love this, especially Christine. She loved her some Alex Kinsella, baby. Like,
that's her code.
Alex Kinsella is so fucking overrated. Like,
because they're commentating. That's her coach. That's why she's so damn awful.
And like I say this, I will talk. Obviously, I want to talk about Jessica, but Jessica is one of the best talents we've ever seen. That bitch can vault.
Mm-hmm.
She's really good. Is she as good as them scores suggesting? No. But I ain't gonna sit up here and act like she ain't the best gymnast that GB has ever produced. I'm not blind.
But she is being treated like she's Simone Biles level. Let's be real. Like, I'm telling you, I tell you, if she had like 2 more D score higher than what she had, and when she was almost close to beating Simone Biles' ass, oh my God, she would have won. Please,
listen. What did I say? What did someone say that I talked about? If Jess was as good as Shiley, she'd be competing with Simone. That's what someone said in my comments. Ain't the truest comment I've ever seen. Cause like the fact is like Shiley can't beat Jessica. Like I hate unless Jessica makes a mistake. Shiley is not gonna beat Jessica, and that's the sad thing. Like it don't matter what Shiley would have done, they would have given it to Jessica. Like, and that was what I was so scared. I was like, they was not gonna let no all black podium happen. Like, and I remember the same shit that happened to Gabby in 2016. Like, once Gabby cleared Allie Raceman like that, and like Makayla said, I don't even think Gabby would have made all around if Allie wasn't fucking around how she was in qualification 2015, right? So it's like once Simone and Gabby went 1-2, there's like, oh, this shit ain't finna happen again in Rio, bitch. Like, oh no.
12 for like the trials, I felt like when it came to like what's her name again, Jordan Weaver, like I felt like she didn't see Gabby Douglas as a threat because she was just, oh, this little black girl, she's not gonna do well. Like I'm the way they just like, because Jordan Weaver was just giving that look, and when Gabby just came through, it was still like, oh, Weaver's gonna take her spot, but it's no surprise that Gabby was gonna win because she beat trials. What the hell?
And it's like Gabby was the only gymnast that could have won in London, except like Gabby and Common were the only ones that could have won because they're the only ones that were all arounders. Like Jordan Weaver, you were not good enough on bars, bitch. Like once Common put up that 15-9 on bars, bitch, your ass was done. Like what you was finna do with her on bars, bitch, and what made Gabby. Huh?
I think Komova is better than Jordan Weaver on beam too. Not by a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But I want to say Jordan Weaver could go toe to toe with her on beam. Jordan Weaver could turn it up on beam. She could turn it up on floor, but she couldn't erase what Komova did put up on her on bars, right? So it's like you could not beat Komova in London. And it don't matter what you did. Gabby was the only one that could beat them Russian girls, is because Gabby was also good on bars. But so they couldn't put up. They couldn't put no big enough advantage over Gabby on bars to make up for her on the other events, right?
Yeah.
And
is she just relied so much on them connections for the beam, and she was
they
so
robbed her though. They listen, like Makayla said, they want to bring her back down to earth.
They did.
They was clearing her in London. They was clearing her in London, bro. Like, I'm like, how did she get? She only scored a 15 on floor in team finals. I'm like, damn. When I watched that floor routine, like, this was the best floor routine in your life, and you still scored worse than Gabby. Like, they was bringing Jordan back down to earth, baby. Like, the best ever in her life, bitch. You still got Lord and Gabby, bitch.
Anyways, I
Like,
just don't understand how they put Jocelyn on that team and they could have put Jade. How are you gonna put Miss Rookie on the team?
over an Olympic champion and a world champion on them same events. Like, Marta, like I just said, Marta would never do no fuck shit like that.
And see, and that's what I'm scared for most about Jade, and especially fuck Jade, Gabby, is because they just not gonna give her the opportunity. Especially they not letting her compete. They're not giving her a chance to go. I hope she still goes to Jeffalo because that's her competition. But
I want to say that, like somebody say, can't nobody beat Gabby on bars except maybe Shilese, right? So it's like, as long as Gabby can put together, and I'll be real with you, I think, let's be real, Jordan Child still how many times and was still top 5 at nationals? Like, I still believe, even Gabby with some mistakes, she should still be able to go toe-to-toe with Leanne and Jordan Childs, right? So it's like I say for Gabby, it's not over. And like I tell people this, and this is another problem that people have with Gabby, but Gabby is the first all-around champion since Nadia Comaneci to return to the Olympics. No gymnast before it took 40 years. It took 40 years for someone to do what Gabby did. If Gabby did it once,
why didn't Valerie know that they were gonna do her like this? Like, come on, what the hell?
Because I'll be real with you, I don't think no one expected this. Not even me, bitch. Like, listen, the blackest nigga on the gym snap, bitch. I was shook. Like, I never imagined they weren't going that Gabby was not gonna compete in Justilo or pack runs. But I don't believe, like I say, I still listen. I'm more hopeful in Gabby than I've ever been, because, like I say, when no one believes in Gabby, she finds a way to do it. And when you just think about, like, even though Gabby got robbed in Rio, when you think about how far Gabby came from the Olympic trials to Rio in qualifications, like,
but why is Gabby has to Harriet Tubman her way to the Olympics? You know what I mean? It's like she has to climb, she has to go through the woods to try to get this damn Olympic spot, and it's just like, give her the spot. She's an Olympian. What the hell? Y'all gonna put Jordan Child?
I say Gabby's been there and done it before. She can do it again. And like I say, Alicia, none of them other bitches can say that, but Gabby can. And I believe in Gabby Douglas. Like, with all of my heart, I believe in her. And like I say, for her, she can do it. And where USA needs someone, I don't know anyone else who can fill that role on the team, because unless you see some dramatic improvements from Sky Blakely or some dramatic improvements from other gymnasts on bars, no one else is going to really put up a good bar score for USA or in a consistent beam routine, right? So it's like, for Gabby, she has a place on the team. She just has to show it. And it's like, if Gabby Douglas is 3rd, 4th at Olympic trials, 1st, 2nd on bars, and they don't, what the fuck they like not taking her? You know what I'm saying?
Selection committee is just, it's not good. It really
because my fear is that she's going to have a great Olympic trials, finishing like 7th place.
Yes, and the thing that annoys me is they said, "Oh, it's like lack."
Why would you think she would finish in 7th place? Behind who?
About her being, I don't know. Look, I think her bars and beam, she might be like top 2 on bars and beam.
They might do her for that ring leap. Let's be real.
But it's not a ring leap. It's that damn vault. I'm not sure where she's at on vault. I'm not sure she has her Yurchenko double back. and her
I,
floors is on.
I feel like she does because she
I
had
know she got a damn
video
double
and
twisting.
she
The thing is, I don't think she got her damn Aminar, but I know damn well Gabby got that damn double twisting.
And
Shit.
then
I want to
her
see it.
floor, like that double layout ain't for the happen. Like I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
what.
so. I know. I think Gabby can even do a double double. Like
I
I
wish
just
that
feel like
I think she could do a double double. I wish that's the path she would
But
train.
I,
But
like I say, my beef with her on floor is I wonder if it's gonna be a 13-5 or like a 14. Like that's what she's in between there for me. Maybe
and the
her
up
worst routine.
productions because she can't dance. But we can dance, but the
baby,
dance
what she
is good. Like
like like I'm not trying to shit on Gabby. I'm just being realistic. Like
But
what
my
if
beef is
what if
what
she
y'all
comes
saying
to
my
classic? What if she comes to classic with very so much double tuck is her first time to pass? Don't laugh, it's possible.
yo,
Round off, punch front full through the double pike as her second time to pass, and she do some double twist as her third time to pass.
don't be listen. Gabby got way more. Listen, what did it literally? They said Jim Spencer said Gabby had a double layout, a double Arabian, and a front four, a double tuck. So come on now, and that was what a whole bunch of months ago. Like
no,
Gabby got
the only
that.
thing is, it's like you can have all these skills, but the thing is, with competition is where you get consistency. She had
Right.
3 months. How? Yeah, she's a pro, but let's be real. Like, look at Suni. She can't even hit
I
one.
know that's
No,
my thing.
let's be real. If I had to bet today between Gabby and Suni, I would still bet on Gabby making it work.
This
Okay,
is the thing I'm
Makayla.
scared for Suni. Is like, what happens if she goes to that Olympics? She eats something there and that, and then go her kidneys.
But
That's
listen,
my fear for Suni too. My fear for Suni, like no tea, no shade. Like this is like my fear for Suni is between now and Olympic trials, her body is right. Like she's ready. Like she's back at 2021. Like she's like, bitch, I want to repeat.
but
And
no,
then
listen, that ain't true. Listen, she can do her shit, but it ain't there right now, Makayla. Like
I'm
Makayla. Somebody
I'm
brought up a good point, but you got all the training videos in the world on bars. But bitch, can you tell me like listen, can you even do can you even still do that your Checo 4 from last year, bitch? Because it's like, can you even still fall? Like
I
that's
know
the
one
real
thing.
question, bitch.
Mama better take that damn double pike out tomorrow. Like that double pike needs to go away. Like I don't know what the fuck that is, but man, that's but
That's what I said about Gabby too. Gabby got all these Gabby's Utino bars are being look good. What about that motherfucking dismount, bitch? Because
that's
same thing with
another
Connor
thing with
McClain.
Gabby too. Like
Listen, same thing with Connor McClain, bitch. Connor McClain was eating down on her, like her bars is decent, but that damn double pike, girl, like does Gabby have her double layout off bars back? Does she have her beam dismount? She got all her skills, but
I
what
just
about her
hope that
damn?
as a 3-floor routine. She don't need to do four.
Yeah,
classes.
I ain't
She's
worried about floor and vault for Gabby. I think she just needs to work on like putting it like touching it up. But bitch, what your beam dismount look like? That's a really because listen, it do
because
take a
that
lot of
double
stamina
pike,
to do a back handspring.
we not shitting on Gabby, but that double pike was already kind of janky in 2016.
You almost hit your head on the beam, girl. Like
and this is 2024. I'm not sure if that double layout would get credited as a double layout
yes, it
anymore.
would. Don't do it, Makayla.
She looks good though, and I was saying like, at least she has like. She's more fresh. She's not beaten up like the other girls. Like if you saw her in 2015, like if she had her teeth up, she would have beat Simone Biles' ass. But I just feel like it was the pressure and also the fact that the light went to Simone and no one cared for Gabby in 2016 and left
That's
her
not
in the
true.
dark.
Everyone was Gabby was by, like I said, most people had never heard of Simone Biles until the Rio Olympics. So like I said, most people watched Rio, they watched for Gabby and found out about Simone. Like, so I won't say that. Gabby was still by far the most known gymnast in 2016. So I mean, like, I wouldn't say all that, but I will say that, Gabby, she dealt with a lot of shit. But like I say, bitch, Reagan Smith had smoked for Gabby Douglas too in 2016. And that's why your ass fucked up in 2017 when you had your chance, bitch. And that's why your ass got injured, bitch. Because God don't like ugly. You never one of them shoulda, coulda, woulda ass bitches. They ain't do fucking nothing. Except get your ass cleared by Morgan Hurd, bitch. So now what? So every bitch, if you notice, I wanted Makayla Skinner to get, I wanted Jade to clear Makayla Skinner so bad. Like I ain't ever been so happy
I
that
swear.
when Jade, listen, when Jade let that bitch know her qualifications, that was the happiest moment of my life. Like,
Okay, so Reagan Smith, no tea, no shame. I was very happy when Morgan cleared her in 2018 because everybody was like, Reagan would have beat Morgan if Reagan wasn't hurt. Well, then Morgan came back and cleared her all in 2018.
Thing with Makayla Skinner is like she always thought she was better than what she is. And I just felt like she always thought, oh, these judges are just doing me in. But I just feel like, girl, you can't have any splits, whatever. Like, come on. And like,
listen, but Des, she knew that Jade cleared her though. That's one thing about her. She could talk all she want to talk about, but even she said Jade cleared me at qualifications. Like even she, Jade, listen, Jade wanted to let that bitch know. That's why I saying that's
yeah,
why
but why
like
was she crying?
Jocelyn needs to be scared. Jocelyn needs to be scared because when Jade wanted Makayla Skinner head, she took that bitch down. Like them two vaults she did in qualifications were the best two vaults of her life. And it's like she was determined. You tell me I'm wrong, Makayla, bitch. She was determined to make sure. She was like, Makayla, your ass is gonna go right back home, bitch. And
she must have done some voodoo to make her trip because Miss Jade was coming for that.
Yes, bro. And then also some voodoo on fucking Gio too, because Gio, how the fuck you hit your Yurchenko? How you hit your suit double, but want to fuck up on a double sister Yurchenko? What the fuck? And then that bitch really thought she beat Rebecca. You really thought that you deserved to beat Rebecca on vault? Like, to be honest, Makayla, that's worse than her attacking Gabby because it's like, just ain't no fucking way that you realistically think that you're better vaulted than Rebecca Andrade.
Girl, I'm telling you, if she wasn't USA, honey, and she was like a random country, they would have done her. She would have been like sick because that.
No, because listen, Paseka was still clearing now, so.
No, I feel like her votes are just.
Paseka is a better vaulter than her.
And
listen,
like if she wasn't from America a long time ago, that first when she used to do her charm when she was younger with that one arm, they would have cleared her for a long time ago.
No, because they was they loved some Kristen Maloney, so
she was American too.
Vanessa Atla too, bitch. Like it's a lot of bitches that were very much like they slipped through the cracks. So I mean,
Makayla Skinner was in the 1980s or whatever, and she did gymnastics. They would not allow her because her compulsory. She can't even do splits.
But you know what? Have you seen Daniela Vasilovic's Full Twisted Yurchenko? So like I said,
again, yeah, in the 80s, you know, they were very loose with what they call the split position. They were very loose with what they call the tuck position. They were very loose with. But I love it. I love it. It's still my favorite gymnastics.
I will say this to the end. Nelly Kim did a lot of fucked up shit, but she stood on business when she gave her that 9-8 on that vault because a 10. No way.
But you guys think that having robots as judges would be really good for stopping racism and bias in gymnastics, you know?
They have robots.
No, I don't think
I feel like since the robots came in, racism don't got worse. Think about that's not true because, like I say, robots see darker skin better than lighter skin.
Oh
so
they
pick up deductions. They pick up deductions better. So I don't think robots themselves, but you got to realize robots are programmed by white people. So it's like or Asians. So I mean, they're going to be programmed to not fuck with the people like the same way they personally created them don't. So it's like I don't like I say, bitch, determined to turn bad for a reason, bitch. Like no. So it's like I hear that, but it's like before the robot judge, listen, the robot judge helped. Like I love me some Jade, but Jade robbed Ellie Downey. She very much robbed Ellie Downey in 2019, and that robot judge was the reason she did it. So it's like I don't agree with that.
How do you feel about Becky Downey?
Oh,
Do you
I'm
feel
so sorry, everybody in the comments. I've so been missing all the comments. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all been having lots of conversations too. I'm so
You know
sorry.
how I feel about Becky Downey, Desi. Don't fuck with me. You don't watch my channel.
I do, but the thing is, I feel like I just feel like if she's grown women, why can't she do something else? Like move on with your life. I just feel like
it's your big ass age, girl. Like
with these 10-year-olds, like calm down. She's giving very much. It's like supposed to be Oksana real bad. Like calm down.
But Oksana,
y'all think I be picking on Becky Downey, but I really feel bad for her. Like no, like she should be like national team coordinator of GB or something at this point in her life. Like,
but it's like she keep fucking falling. Like.
And then the thing is, it's like, what happens if she goes to the Olympics and she falls? Like, then what was it? What was all that for?
Man, I kind of hope she goes to the Olympics, gets a bronze medal on uneven bars, and be like, okay, I can retire now. Because
no, let me say something though. Gabby is the one who needs a medal on bars.
Very so much, but I hope hers is gold. For Becky Downey, all I can hope for is bronze.
My only thing is, and I said this in my video, I would hate for Shilese to go to the Olympics and not win anything. I would hate that for her more than anything. So I want Shilese.
Look, Gymlandia, Langston, I'm sorry. Hold on, Desi. Langston, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, Shilese Jones. I love you down. I love you down. But I have to hope that for you. I have to hope you go to the Olympics and don't do shit. Because all the spots that I think you would do shit is the spots that I think Gabby would do shit. And I would want Gabby to beat you. So
okay, so listen. Shilese can't win a medal all around and Gabby win a bar medal. Like Gabby can't make it all around and Shilese win a bar medal. Like they can both do something. Like that's the thing.
No.
So it's like
I need Gabby to I would love for Gabby to win, but I don't think she could beat Simone. But I think she could, but that's a lofty hope, but I hope for a.
Yeah, so this could be the year that even Simone Biles gets cleared, and I talked about this. Like Rebecca, listen,
let me say this: Jessica would have cleared her ass, but now it's over with. Now there's
like Rebecca's best scores from Antwerp would beat Simone and all around. Like Rebecca only lost to you by 1/10.
Yeah, but why was Rebecca trying to do a full out dismount? Girl, you can't do that. What are you doing?
With your fucking knees. That's the thing. Like I every day I wake up, I pray Rebecca even makes it to Paris. Like
from me.
Oh my god.
Like Rebe, when I heard she was training another vault, I ain't ever just my whole body tense. Like, oh shit, like Rebe. Listen. I think Rebe knows that she could beat Simone Biles, but what Rebe doesn't understand is it's not worth it. Like I say, it ain't worth it, bitch. Because it's more likely
move, and
it's more likely that your ass won't make it to beat Simone Biles than that you actually beat her.
And I just don't understand why they went to this cup. Like I really feel like she needs to preserve her legs.
Okay, so Rebe ain't doing shit except bar. Rebe ain't gonna ever compete floor. That's the thing. Rebe don't compete. That's one thing that she has done this March. Rebe don't compete floor ever since 2019. So it's like Rebe only competes bars, beam, and she gets more consistency on vault. So that's a smart strategy, right? And I don't even think she's competing vault this time. So it's like beam and bars. She could unless she did that fucking full. If she did that full in pike,
but see, this is the issue. This is the issue with damn Brazil and being fucked up. I know we call Flavia right now, right? But Brazil, y'all can't break her either. Like because if Flavia goes down, what y'all gonna do? Who's gonna help Rebe out at all? Like,
yeah, that's true.
You can't break her either. Like, both of them girls, y'all need to bubble wrap them until the Olympic Games. Like,
but the thing is, for Flavia she needs more train. Like, Flavia needs to get all these falls out of her system before the games, because if Flavia falls just 1 or 2 times in team finals, that's it, right? Like,
but Flavia also can't break her ankle in qualification again and
that's
be hurt.
true. But I want to say Flavia needs to compete, just like, you know how a lot of times they need repetition. Because one thing we say about Flavia, only time Flavia did her big one was in team finals, right?
I think it's
Flavia. She that's the only time we've ever seen like Flavia actually did it for Brazil, and it's like Flavia needs to hit in team finals.
And I feel like her watered down beam is so good now, because at the end of the day, if she does the most on beam and falls, like, that's the Brazil medal gone for the team, you know?
Yeah. Because I disagree with that, because you got to realize Sky Blakely was falling on beam and still putting up 13 threes and stuff. Sky Blakely failed and put up the highest score on beam for the whole country, even with a fall. So
anyway,
I think always fall on things that important.
That's the only thing. And I said this only thing good about Sky Blakely, which I said in my video, is even with 2 falls, Sky still scored an 11-9, which is more than what Leanne scored with 1 fall. Like, Sky, like I said, she had 2 falls and lost the 0.2 dismount bonus and still scored 11-9, which means she would have scored like what, a 14-3 or 4 without them 2 falls. So it's like,
did Leanne fall on her dismount too?
No, Leanne fell on an aerial.
I feel like 2023 was Sky Blakely's chance to prove herself, and she failed. I'm sorry.
And not even that. Winter Cup. Winter Cup was Winter Cup was worse than Worlds for me, baby, because it's like listen, Winter Cup showed me what you were. No, I'm sorry. World showed me what you were, and Winter Cup opened up my eyes, bitch. Like,
where did you fall on?
Winter Cup was worse. Listen, Winter Cup was worse for me because it's like we knew you was inconsistent on beam, but now we couldn't even trust you on bars and floor either, girl.
I mean, we could never trust her on floor. I mean,
no. Sky Blakely did decent on floor in 2022.
She did.
I love her. I just feel like 2028 is for you, mamas. Just please.
I'm telling y'all, watch when Sky Blakely clear these girls at trials and find her way onto the team.
Let me say something. I don't like how you were coming for Connor McClain on your last live, and I want to say something.
Connor McClain, bitch. Like, what's it?
Let me say something. The funniest thing you said was, even though I like Connor. You said, what can Connor McClain?
What can Connor McClain? Nothing. Y'all want to come from my Sky Blake? You see how you have a clear comb of her? I'm sorry, I don't have those same issues with black gymnasts.
Okay, but listen.
When y'all come from my Sky Blake,
what you're not gonna do, Makayla, is be delusional. You know, Connor McClain in 2022 with a clear Sky Blakely in 2023. You know,
but it never happened. It never happened.
But listen, you don't have to argue with your motherfucking one. When I argue about Gabby, Homova's best does not beat Gabby's best, bitch. Maggie's best does not beat Gabby's best. But you know, you can sit up here and stand Sky Blakely all you want. But Sky Blakely can, and listen,
and water.
No, listen. Listen, all I'm saying is,
how about you know how you just said that at least Sky Blakely, when it comes to Grace McCallum, can claim she made beam finals. That's something else that Connor can't make claim either.
Listen, but Sky can't claim. Skyfall can't claim that she won. What is it? That she won. What is it? The national. She can't claim that either.
She truly can't. But guess what? She can claim she went to Worlds twice and she got 2 Worlds.
Listen, don't do that to Connor McClain, because Connor McClain was injured, and you know what Valerie Lucan did to her. So that's not
okay. Well, Ain't
That's where you
nobody
was
tell
wrong,
her daddy to
Makayla.
send her to Valeri. Ain't nobody tell her daddy. She could have went to any other gym across
And that's
America.
why I cussed her the fuck out, because what's your ass to like talking about I'm running away from my gym to racism? You ran away from the Ku Klux Klan to go to the neo-Nazis. What the fuck you look like?
Anyways, I feel like Connor made the best move to go to LSU and find herself, find who she is. Because
I love Connor. Let me tell you something, and this is why I'm so mad at Connor, because Connor's for the fuck around. Because I feel like Connor should wait till 20. Because it's. I'm not saying it's too late, but come on, Connor. Like, this is the last. Like, even Gabby opened the door at the last minute, girl. Like, this is the very last minute, girl. Like,
saying, because with Kayla Lincoln, that's why I was doing my argument. Like, she did really well in trials, right? But they didn't take her to selection committee because of lack of experience. But then, are they gonna do that to Gabby?
No, I would say this with Connor. With I listen, y'all know I can't fucking stand Jocelyn Robinson. Like, I hate me some Dollar General Jade. So let me say something.
What the
But
hell?
I would say this as a pro-black person. One thing about me, I'm pro-black, but I'm not delusional. That's one thing y'all know about me.
Yeah.
I'd rather see Cleo Lincoln on the team than Jade Carey. And listen, Jade is my favorite Becky, but I will never sit up here and put Jade over even Sky Blakely. Never. But still.
What I like about Jade is that she's consistent.
Yeah. And that's what, and she also always wins medals. Yes. And it's
so what I was thinking about Connor is, I feel like she should stay at LSU, be a best like college gymnast of all time, and then she would have 2 whole years to set herself up for 2028. Like, what she's doing now is just.
Let me say something though. So when it comes to Connor, let me go back to Kalia. So I think that neither Kalia or Jocelyn should have made the team over Jade. That's number one. But two, I think that Jocelyn was a better choice than Kalia Lincoln. Even though I think Kalia Lincoln was, because you got to realize, not only did Jocelyn provide floor, but she also had a chain, right? And even though her chain was worse than Jade's, even though she couldn't win a medal, she still was going to help the team by more than what Kalia could have helped them by. They both suck on bars. I think Kalia's a little bit better on bars than Jocelyn. They both aren't good on beam. They can be used in a worst case scenario. They're not horrible on beam, but it's like they both aren't that good on beam. They both are horrible on bars, but one has a chain, one has a bad double twisting Yurchenko. They're both roughly the same on floor, right? So I do understand, like I would take Jocelyn over Kalia Lincoln. From a
gymnast, I just don't understand this Kalia Lincoln hype. Like, I don't understand how people could even like, where does she?
Yeah, I had someone try to say Kalia Lincoln could beat Jade Carey on floor. I'm like, listen, is the nigga I am? Let's be fucking for real now. Like,
I feel like turn it up in the
like, I'm like, oh, like her Chusavitna would be downgraded to a tight full limb. Like, that whole second.
I wouldn't say all that. I think they would give it to her. They don't let they let what's her name slide a couple times. Jennifer, but obviously Jennifer's white too, so that's why I feel like I say
Jade should do a 3-pass routine and just that would do her good.
No, because I think Jade's tumbling is a lot better than her dance elements.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I think
Jade need 4 passes. Jade need.
Yeah, so I think Jade needs to do as little dance elements as possible, because that's where they get all her deductions. So I mean, Jade, but like I say, bitch, the problem with Jade is Jade did not have enough time last time. That's something that we saw, but if you saw Jade, like every time you saw her, she was progressing a lot, right? So it's like, but what Jade, the way Jade's tumbling started improving last year, and we even saw that this year. This bitch, listen, I'm afraid. I'm just so curious to see what we see from her. Like,
I love the new routine. I love it. Like, this is the first time.
Simone Biles, bitch. Like, Simone, don't get comfortable. Because, like I say, that Chusavitna was excellent.
With Simone, what I'm scared for Simone.
Judging was awful. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm scared for Simone is They gonna sit up here and have this girl start her routine with her triple double, have her second tumbling pass be a Morris, have her third tumbling pass be her front full through to her double double, and have her in with the full twist and double layout to a split leap.
Why would you say that? Don't do that.
And they're gonna have her do all of that, and Mama gonna go out of bounds on every single tumbling pass, and Daddy is gonna walk her ass to the Olympic championship.
Put so much difficulty in her floor routine. She didn't need to do all of that.
Because they're scared for Reby now. They're scared for Reby. Reby was too close. And every time somebody gets that close to Simone, Simone starts to throw stupid shit.
But let me say something though.
Back was because of Reby.
Let's be real though. Well, this is one of the good advantages that Simone has. Yes. When has Reby ever not fucked around?
Oh yeah. By the way, I feel like Simone better do that.
Listen,
Jimlandia, now you were beating me up for when I was saying I don't think Reby is like the most consistent gymnast ever. You was eating me up, girl. She not. I was on your live one day and I'm like, look, Reby's not consistent either. You was like, yes, she is.
Okay, this is what I meant. Reby do consistently win medals. She do consistently win medals, but she don't ever do her full potential. Like
the thing with Simone Biles is like she's very robotic when she does like her beam and stuff. It's always standard of the same thing. But with Rebecca, she even shocked herself when she won that beam medal in the world.
Because that's the first time Reby ever stood on business on beam in her fucking life. Like, and even still, the sad thing with Reby is like, if Reby was not making mistakes, she could get like 9 executions on everything. That's what I don't understand. Like, Reby's technique is just practically flawless. But it's like, Reby, you have been to clear Simone Biles on floor, but what did you do? You fucked up on your third tumbling pass. Like you had 2 opportunities. You went out of bounds with both feet, but you were still gonna clear Suni. But you just could not do that double pipe.
And then speaking of the racism in gymnastics, y'all want to talk about her changing her damn bar routine. What we need to be talking about is her changing her floor routine. Because how many titles have she lost because of the damn floor routine? Like,
yeah, she lucky Shiley's fucked up in all around because Shiley's is gonna clear her. And I was like, Reby, you really finna sit up here and lose to Shiley's? It's because you can't get your shit together. Like Reby has never hit 4 routines at one time before. Like she's either gonna do her best vault, fuck around on bars, fuck around on beam, and do good on floor. She either gonna fuck around on floor, fuck around on beam, and do good on bars and vault. Like you're never gonna do good on all 4 events. Like so that's the good thing for Simone. So if Reby does hit 4 for 4 and Simone makes a mistake, now Simone is like, oh shit, but like that's very much if.
Let me tell you something.
What were you gonna say?
If Simone Biles in vault finals does not decide to do that double pike, then she ain't winning that medal because that chain of Reby, she gonna eat her down.
No.
Well, because Reby is working on something new.
Reby went out of bounds with both feet on her chains in Tokyo.
And I think the vault that Reby is gonna do is Simone's Biles 1.
Oh no. With her ACL?
I'm very scared. I'm very. What other? I can't think of what other new vault would she be working on.
I hope it's that damn Aminar. And the thing is,
it's supposed to be a new vault that she's never done before.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, in the men's code. Now
let me say something though. I think that Reby also got to worry about Jade too, because like I say, Reby's a better vaulter than Jade, but Jade is a lot more consistent. So like you gotta realize Jade beat Reby in Tokyo, and Reby only competed at Emina because she's afraid Jade was gonna beat her. So it's like for Reby
to Jade did it to Jocelyn because girl. Ooh.
What did you say?
Whatever happened to Jade, girl, that voodoo girl has done it to Miss Jocelyn, girl. She'd never been thinking she was better than Jade.
What did Nicki Minaj say? Ooh. They trying to make another me.
They trying to make another me.
They tried. Look. I almost bought into it. Like I'm like, okay, yeah. Jocelyn, man, Jocelyn went to Worlds. And they cleared it.
Listen, I knew Jocelyn was a Dollar Tree Jade from the beginning, but I was still eating that hype up because it's like I'm just like, you can't do one thing better than what Jade can do. Like, there's not one skill she can do better than Jade. Like, listen, you know how black people have them dance offs and those sing offs? Like, do one skill, but have a skill off with Jade, bitch. And
Hell,
let me see if you can
Jocelyn
do
isn't
one
even
thing.
a Dollar Tree Jade. Jocelyn is a Dollar Tree Makayla Skinner. Like,
okay, don't do her.
Dollar Tree. What's her name again? The one in 2008. That girl
Alicia
can only lesbian.
No, I would say a Dollar Tree. Listen, I would say that, but I still think
Jade can do better bars than her, unless
yeah.
Well, I don't
Jade
know.
is a lot better. The thing is, Jade could even clear Sky Blakely on bars. She can. You can't even disagree with that, Makayla. She can.
I wish Jade would have not chosen to do college, so she could have really focused on putting these routines together.
No. Jade needs college because it helps her with artistry. No.
Yeah, but the thing is, even with trash artistry, Jade, like them international judges love them some Gabby and Jade. Like, you tell me, Jade gonna score 5/10 more internationally. Like,
Jade,
so like,
I'm sorry. I hope Jordan Childs clear you. I hope Jordan. I'm so sorry. Like, I want my all black.
Something though, I think, like I say, Makayla, Jordan and Jay aren't really competing for the same spot. Like, Jordan is competing with Leanne to be the backup all arounder. Like, she's not competing with Jordan is never gonna be able to beat Jay. Like, come on now, unless without some dramatic improvements. So it's like
I think Jordan, if I was her coaches, I would tell her to stop doing bars and stop doing beam completely.
No, that's where she helps the team a lot, is because they can use Jordan Childs on everything. And the thing is, Jordan at her best can also beat Shilese Johnson for mistakes. So that's not true. But I would say that Jay
gonna make that team.
I think that Jay. How do I explain it? Like, Jade's like, Jordan will fuck around and get herself hurt trying to compete with Jade on bottom floor. Like, I love Jordan Childs, but Jordan, you
don't think Jordan could? You really don't think Jordan could keep her with Jade on?
Do you think Jordan can do a front lay out to double girl? Like, come on now. Jordan be out of gas on a double layout on her third tumbling pass, bitch. Like, I don't
listen. She can keep up.
Jordan, we ain't at Jordan. Like I said, Jordan ain't competed this amateur since Biden been president. Like,
that was such a bad. That was so horrible. Like, why would you say that?
You ain't said it wasn't true. You ain't said it wasn't true. Like, Trump was still president when you competed your amateur, girl. Like,
yeah, I don't know why Rebecca just don't end her routine with a triple wolf turn or a double wolf turn and call it a day.
Rebecca can't do a syllabus. I don't understand. If Reby does a double wolf turn, that's worth the same as a double pipe. Like, bruh, stop fucking around with this double pipe. Stop fucking around with what else is Reby fucking around? Them handstands be clear, Reby. Like,
but see, this is the thing with her bar routine. I don't mind her bar routine because she could. Like, I think her goal is to beat Simone. I don't think she cares about event finals right now. She wants to beat Simone. And right now, with her bar routine, the way it's construction, it's still better than Simone.
No.
Damn.
She only outscored Simone by like 1/10 on bars. Like, come on now.
What she needs? What she needs? Well,
so Reby ain't beat Simone on beam. That's one thing Simone do. Like, and the thing is, Simone's average is like Rebecca gonna have to do the meet of her life and hope for Simone to make a mistake. Like,
I had to choose my top, girl. It was a hot, girl. I'm getting hot flashes. Anyways, I feel like Jade is gonna come through with a new floor routine, and she's gonna eat the girls up. And Miss wanna be Jade, Miss Jocelyn. All these hoes wanna be me. They make him.
Listen, how did you come up with your power ranking? Because I just watched that. That was really good. Like, how did you come up with that?
I look at top potential. Like, I think Connor McClain has more potential than Sky Blakely, but obviously we've seen Sky Blakely for the last 2 years. It's like, I think about shit by logic. Like, Leanne is more consistent. I think Leanne and Jordan Childs, their absolute best. It's very hard to pick between them. But I think Leanne is more consistent than Jordan Childs, right? So I put Leanne narrowly above her. Just based off of full potential and based off what someone's shown us. So it's not about who's gonna make the team. It's about like if they're at like obviously Simone and Shilese are far ahead of the other two, right? But Simone and Shilese, they might be far ahead of everyone else, but they have a lot of problems. Shilese got to fight to not get too per country out on everything.
Yeah.
And Simone has to fight. Simone has to fight to even win the all around.
I find with Shilese, she does really well in qualifications when she's fresh, but like she did all of her her connections for bars in qualifications in the worlds, but then afterwards it's like boom, like she just didn't know. Did she even do any connections when she did?
So let me say something though. One thing about Shilese, she gonna turn up in bar finals. Like listen, Shilese gonna fuck up her shoulder hitting them handstands, girl. Like Shilese gonna hit every handstand in her bar routine in event finals. So that's one thing about Shilese as well. Like Shilese is gonna give it her all in event finals.
I feel like Simone could get a medal, like if she really wanted to, you know.
Simone, okay. Simone did a training video where she was working on Maloney Kushang.
No.
If she got to do it, I would be gagged. Like
Simone ain't finna beat Gabby and Shilese on bars. Like
no, but
maybe Suni. I think she could beat Suni as of now, but I don't think Gabby and Shilese.
I bet it's them days are over if I had to try to be good on bars. Like, just leave her.
She good on. She still made bar finals, but she ain't getting on the podium.
That's
how you feel about Melanie?
I love Melanie, girl. I love
but
her.
Melanie. I think Melanie's. I don't see it for Melanie. Like Melanie. Listen, Melanie at her absolute best. We need Shilese. Listen, she needs Shilese to make a mistake to beat her.
Please. Oh, please, you'll whip her ass. Please,
It's giving delusional. No. Melanie is not gonna beat Shilese Jones. Like Melanie did
the best I've ever seen Melanie was last year during her team finals. Like all four of them.
Was still half a point behind Shilese in qualification. Who still have mistakes.
I don't know.
Like Shilese has some major errors in event and in all around, and even with Melanie's team finals score, she only beat Shilese by like 1 or 2 tenths. So it's like Melanie at her absolute best can't even beat Shilese from last year. You gotta realize you don't think Shilese is gonna improve from last year, so it's like for Melanie to beat Shilese, it would take a lot.
I'm so excited to see that Jaeger of Shy. I hope she can do it.
I hope Shilese don't fuck around with that, bro. Like,
man, it's so much shit in that bar routine that I'm just like, why Shilese? Like, why?
She shows upgrades every second, but she don't be doing them. Ugh.
I mean,
Shilese gonna turn up this year. You think Shilese gonna just let herself get too per country out like Jordan Weber? Like, no, and Victoria Listenova, bitch. And I'm sorry, if I was Listy, every day of my life, I'd be mad that Vlada beat me. Like, ain't no fucking way. A bitch with a 1980 floor routine beat me, girl. Like, listen.
Hey, we're not gonna give Vlada too much because
I'm gonna give Vlada everything in the book, bitch. Like,
hey,
Mary Lou Retton clear Vlada on floor. Tell me I'm wrong.
And Vlada cleared Listenova. So again,
she did. Like, I know you. Okay, listen, you was not expecting that. Like, listen.
If I'm going to be honest, that's what I was hoping. I'm not a fan of Listenova. I just don't see it.
Hoping is one thing, but be for real, like Makayla. I was like, Julia is one thing, but she gonna beat Vlada. Like,
form deductions, yeah, like I see it.
But also, I do want to say, Listy's best scores from Tokyo would be third. She would even beat Julia. She would only be less than a tenth behind Rebecca. So I mean, list these absolute best beats Vlada and even Jelia. But like just like you said, Vlada did the meet of her life in qualifications. And she even turned up.
Vlada really did very well at that Olympic Games overall. Like,
she just wasn't good enough. Her floors just sucked. Like,
yeah, her floor just kept her. Like, what did she place? Like 5th in the all around?
4th.
Yeah, if she would have had a harder floor routine, she might have
She could have
medaled.
even won gold.
Yeah.
Because, like, it wasn't that much difference between her. I think she only lost to Suni by like 4 tenths.
Hey guys, what do you think?
Wasn't she in first place after 3 events, and then they went to Florida?
Yeah, but it's like, I remember that Suni beat Rebecca by 1/10. Rebecca beat Jelia by like another 10th. And I think Jelia beat her by a 10th or so. Like, it was really close between the top 4. It was all only like a big balance check. If Suni would have had another big balance check, she would have came in 4th. Like, so it's like she was close to them. It's just her floor wasn't good enough. But also, you got to realize Julia did her best on vault, bars, and beam. And it's like all the other girls fucked around on, except I think Julia did pretty decent on beam, but the other girls didn't do their best either. So like, Vlada
I don't understand, because I just recently watched that, because I've only watched that thing like one time. Why Suni didn't do her other wolf turn? Like,
because she was already off on the first one. She would have came off. That's the smartest decision she ever made. You could just tell when someone's off on something. She barely saved that triple wolf turn. If you just fucked up on a wolf turn, don't go for it another time, bitch. Because listen, that's God warning your ass.
Okay.
You guys think if you fall off your wolf turn, you should get a point deduction for that? Or no?
No. Yes. Like Jessica Galdrova, yes, bitch. Like Sky Blakely, very much. Listen, you mean to tell me that Jessica Galdrova failed all of her wolf turn and still scored a 14.5 on floor? Like, and that's what Makayla like. Jessica finna fuck around and get like a 9.2 E score if she don't make a mistake on floor. Like, Jessica, listen, like, is Jessica getting these 14.5? Like, one of the judges gave Jessica an 8.6 with her qualification floor routine with that horrible ass second tumbling. Like,
guys,
okay. When if Jessica Gadarova comes back to this Olympic Games, so her first tumbling pass is just like a double layout, her second tumbling pass is like a full in, and her last tumbling pass is like her front through to a double tuck.
It's gonna give Leah Mustafina these bitches. Watch, still these bronze medals. That's why I'm afraid of. Listen. People counting Jessica out. Aaliyah did it, bitch. Listen. Until that GB team is announced, I ain't counting Jessica Galdrova out, bitch. Because like I said, a broken Aaliyah still cleared Vanessa Ferrari. She still cleared Ali Raisman. Like, listen, don't bet against broken Jessica Galdrova, bitch. Because
Mustafina has a long time to go to recover. I feel like I just don't know what hurt Miss Jessica. I think it was that Chengbo. I don't know who she was trying to compete with, but
Jessica would have won bronze if she didn't get hurt on vault. They would have given her that bronze over Yeo.
Cheng with a TTY.
She was only 1/10 behind.
Anyways, how are they gonna put Miss Jocelyn with that double DTY? Oh my god.
No, it's Jocelyn's leaps for me. Jocelyn makes Sean Johnson like Anna Pavlova, like.
Oh my god.
She makes Sean Johnson like Flavia Sareva, bitch.
I feel like Jocelyn, for her body type, they picked the wrong skills for her. Because who the hell told Jocelyn Robertson to do a damn Anodi on beam? Like, who the fuck told you to do that?
It's the switch half for me.
I don't think she's gonna her body gonna be broken, girl. Because that coach, I'm telling you, that coach of hers, Simone Biles' coach, Laurent, he pushes the girls so much that they'll break. None of them went to Winter Cup. None of them were able to go to Winter Cup. All of them were broken. Let's be real. Even Jordan.
Okay, but let's be real. Zoe Miller's bar form is not good.
Look, what we're not going to do is talk about people who's been on my show before. We're going to leave Zoe alone. Hi, Zoe. We're not gonna talk about Zoe too
I'm saying is we're gonna be real.
I didn't think you
I
would have
feel
got
like
Zoe,
if
but
Zoe
she's
competed
cute.
internationally, they're gonna clear her with like a 7.9 E score or something
Girl,
like.
I see, girl, I want her hair type, girl. So, you know what? Let me be real. We chat about Zoe Miller's hair, girl. I am biracial and I don't have her hair, and I want that hair.
I thought Zoe straightens her
My
hair.
hair. Her hair is silky, girl. That's not fair.
What happened?
Zoe gets she gets silk presses.
No, she don't. She got nice curls, girl. That curls like like Chili from TLC. That's how her hair is.
Yeah, but it's like she can it's a lot of ways we do that as Black Americans. I know y'all Black British people just starting to copy us, but it's like we've been doing that shit, girl. Like that's not her. Like that's
Zoe.
called,
I feel like Zoe would be a good alternate if I'm just being honest.
Because I feel like
she ain't making alternate, but girl, why?
Because I feel like even Simone Biles would clear her. Simone Biles clears Zoe Miller on bars. I said what I said.
No, but
no,
that team.
Zoe's been scoring like 14-7 internationally. Like
that was at them bum ass World Cups. Qui got a 15-5. Don't fuck with me.
I feel like Zoe, if she really wanted it, she could do a 7.0 routine. She has nothing to lose. Do the most
and get a 7.4 E score.
She might get a
Zoe flexes her feet like Zoe Miller. It's the one and a half twisted Yurchenko for me, girl. What you think this is nasty looking? Like,
girl, and she was twerking next to LeBron. I said, "Girl, be careful, girl. It's the USA, girl. You know what they talk about already." And she's doing this twerking next to LeBron. I feel sorry for him, girl, because the coaches be getting dragged.
Simone. I hope Rebe ain't fucking around with her body. Like,
yeah, but Simone Biles better win that because I know she paying for a house, girl. She building a house, girl. I know she need that money, girl.
She got money. Don't do her. But I know Rebe, this go over vault really gassed Rebe up in the head, and it's like Rebe. Let me bring you back down to earth, ma'am. Like.
Rebe said, I'm not going to go to the Olympics to get all silver medals behind Simone Biles. I'll be down.
Or I wanted to go
bitch,
to
you want to go to the Olympics or not? That's the real question, bitch.
They said for 4,000.
Because you don't tear your ACL 3 times. And if Rebe don't make it, if Rebe gets hurt, Brazil ain't even qualifying the team finals.
I just think
like they fuck. They're not even going to qualify the team.
Hurt, hanging up flat screen, Brazil is done.
If Rebecca breaks her legs, girl, does that full out dismount, girl, Brazil is done for.
That full out. Oh my God. Like, and it's the audacity for it to be pike. Like, at least do a full in tuck, like a pike. Bitch, are you serious? Like,
it just takes one crunch. Ooh.
But Suni's double pike. Girl, your double tuck suck. Like, okay, what you think Suni finna do? Like, I want you to be real, Makayla. How good do you feel about Suni Lee?
I feel like, in all honesty, as much as I love Scott Blakely, I feel like because Suni Lee is Suni Lee and who she is, they're gonna take her. I feel like even though I don't feel like Gabby and Suni are competing for the same spot, I also feel like even though we would want them to bring all 3 of them to the Olympic Games, I don't feel like that's what Team USA want to do.
But I'm gonna be real with you, Suni Lee is insignificant. Like, I said it in my podcast, but I can count people on my fingers and know who Suni Lee is.
I just feel like Suni Lee.
I have never met. Well, I've only met, I want to say, 2 Japanese people in my life that ever heard of Suni Lee, and every single person I've met, for the most part, knows who Gabby and Simone.
Yeah, because no one watched the Olympics, girl. Please.
No, because people know about Simone Biles withdrawing, so it's like it's just I don't understand. Like Suni people don't give a fuck about Suni Lee, and it's like
I wouldn't. As good as she could be,
it could have gone for
I
anyone.
still wouldn't put her on my actual team. I would put her
No,
as a.
so I think my absolute best, I would take. But only problem with Suni is if she
Let me tell
don't
you what
have,
I would do. What
if
I
she
would do
can't
is
do a
gonna be
vaulting
fucked
floor.
up. What I'm gonna do is gonna be fucked up, and y'all, and everybody will be mad at me. But again, I'm a Marta Caroli type bitch, so I wouldn't give a damn. I would put Suni as an alternate, and then whoever my real alternate is, I will wait till the Olympic Games to see how them kidneys doing. And if Tuni's good, I'm pulling whoever I put as her 5th place out and saying she rolled her ankle or something and putting Suni in. And
And be real, Monica. Listen, you was shocked. Listen, I thought that Vlada was finna get Rosa Gallieva. Like, I said this, like, because Vlada was not gonna do nothing with that full exercise. Like, unless them other girls made a mistake, her floor was just too weak. And it's like Listy did have the potential to win gold if she would have hit.
But see, the thing with Listy is, for those 2 years when Russia was banned and Listy was showing out over there in Russia, people forgot how much Listy falls. And I think that's why they didn't Rosa Gallieva.
That's true. But I think, no, I thought Listy was gonna Rosa Gallieva Vlada when Listy went off how she did in team finals, because Listy went off.
She did.
If it was not for Listy, USA could have potentially won. But Listy was like, "No, bitches! Like, this is the revenge for beating us in the Cold War, bitch!" Like, it's like Listy.
But didn't they take Vlada out of floor finals and put Listy in?
No,
and
Listy made it. Listy qualified the floor finals. Listy qualified the floor finals.
And fell on a triple twist or something like that.
That's why I never think. I feel like Listy might have been fucking around and like qualify. But once Listy went off like that in team finals and Vlada fell on beam, Vlada, you finna get Rosa Gallieva. That's all I was thinking. Like,
I don't think that British gymnastics could medal for the Olympics. So do you over now?
No, not at all. Not without Jessica Gajova. They might not even qualify the team finals. I'm being real with you.
They have Becky on that team goes over.
You said Becky.
I do now. Somebody said they feel like Suni. I'm not delusional. I feel like there's a very realistic possibility that Suni and Gabby might not make it either. Like,
me too. I say, Gabby's chances are better than Suni's, but I think that Suni also, like, Gabby ain't listen. Gabby might have fallen before, but it ain't been since 2011 where Gabby fucked up like that.
Like Gabby Douglas isn't no Maddie Larson type girl. Like, we could trust Gabby. It's Trinity too. Like, I would love for Trinity to for this to be her swan, like comeback. Like,
no, but is gonna make it. Okay, girl. Is she gonna make it with beam and bars? Girl, that don't make sense because they got Sky or they got anyone else. Girl, they're tied. Let me tell you something. She's
only thing is, I think
out of that trials promotion. Did you see? It's only Simone and some guy. And I'm tired. I'm just like, but the only thing is that I hate is Gabby Douglas should have been invited for that camp, because guess what? You use her face to promote your tickets for Winter Cup, all these things, these leaflets. You use her name, but you don't want to take her to be able to do April trials. Like, what the hell?
That's the thing. It's like they don't even realize how much money they can make off. That's why Marta loved Gabby so much, because Gabby was just a winning lottery ticket. Like, it's like she brought so much money to Marta. Like, you know how much money Marta made off of Gabby? Like, let's just, like, you need to think about it like that, bitch. Like, Marta was like, Gabby, fuck Maggie Nichols. Maggie Nichols ain't gonna bring me one penny. Like,
is Simone going into April camp?
Yes, she is.
But Marta, Like I said, I just wish Marta was here because Gabby and Jade would be going to the Olympic
And see,
Games.
that's the issue with this modern team. They have Simone and they feel like that's all they need. They don't give a damn about nobody
But
else.
what did I say? What did I say at the beginning of my video? Learn from the best in 2012 and 2016 and the worst in 2008 and 2020.
Because because they also not pimp, but promoted the hell out of Ali Raceman too. Like the writer was like those three girls was gonna make the team no matter what. It was who else was on the team with them.
So I think Madison coaching was gonna make the team unless she was really fucking around because
she was the reigning world bars champion.
So it was really only one spot that was open, and that spot was supposed to go to Maggie Nichols, but Lori Hernandez came out of nowhere, and she had a good beam routine.
No, Maggie real about Lori, guys. It's her body. I'm telling you, Mama grew, and Mama needed to Mama needed like 10 push. We know those bras to support her. Girl, I know those things were dragging her down, girl.
In her comeback, yeah.
No,
yeah,
I knew Lori Hernandez's comeback was a joke because let me be real with you. Lori was never all that good in the first place. Just in 2016, quad gassed her the fuck up. But Lori's another one of them bitches, just like Ali Raisman. They would have brought them bitches back down to earth if they would have competed in 2017. Like, the way, listen, they was clearing them bitches in Montreal.
I think with Lori and Lori Hernandez, you follow me too, so don't attack me. I think if Lori would continued after 2016, like if she would have went on to 2017 and 2018, she would have been cool. But then when everybody turned senior in 2019, she would have got cleared.
So I don't know. I think Morgan Hurd has better execution than Lori Hernandez. Like
I didn't say she would have beat Morgan Hurd. I just said she would have did well. She would have been like
DTY should have been Gabby Douglas because at the end of the day, if you look at some Lori, she was the first one up, I think, and she really didn't do well in that vote.
Gabby, yeah, they was robbing Gabby in 2016. Like they really did, but it's like Gabby. The thing is, Gabby went off. Like that's the time when Gabby won it, bitch. That's something that Shiley sees too. Because I think Gabby can beat Shiley, even with upgrades. Like Gabby can definitely beat Shiley.
I feel like
I wouldn't bet on it as of now, but like I said, just because I wouldn't bet on it, don't mean it won't happen. So
I just feel like Gabby did way better than what's her name again?
Allie.
Yeah. More because the thing is, it's like her beam was way better. It had no folds, only one little fold. Yeah, her chest was low, but it was way better than Miss I Can't 180 split. Okay.
It was the grabbing a beam for me. Like, listen, it was the 15-7 on vault and the 14-7 on bars for me. Like, her and North Korean girl got the same score on a ball.
Find that the beam.
And since you want to say about Paseka clears Ali Raisman on her.
She does. I don't think that's our fault.
Listen, Maggie Nichols too. Maggie Nichols' form was horrible.
Okay, guys.
What happened?
Be real, Makayla. Makayla, what the fuck was Maggie Nichols think she was doing on all of her skills? Like Maggie Nichols' form was so bad. Like, do you ever sit back and just really watch that? Like,
mother, guys,
yeah.
Let's compare Gabby and
girl. I already did the greatest robberies in gymnastics, girl. You already know. I already saw this shit.
Yeah, but we just need to see this. So this she touched the beam. Oh!
But that should be downgraded to a tub. That layup was arguably a back pipe too, bitch. Yeah.
Langston, I know you're doing your greatest robberies in gymnastics, the old school editions. Do you have anything in mind?
I ain't telling you who's gonna be on the list, girl. You know that. It's a surprise. But who you not ready for is the top 10 most overrated old school.
Did she touch the beam in this?
Have you already did that video?
No, I've already made the list though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Who you think gonna be number one?
I have some suggestions if you haven't did the video.
So who number one to you?
The most overrated. And when you say old school, what eras are we talking about? Before
Pre
when?
2004. So I'm gonna do one video from 2004 to 2008. So this is before 2004. I already have my number one, and I'm just
I like this girl so much, but I do think Gina Goshian is very overrated.
I already featured her, so you already know she's gonna be on the list.
I think,
and I already said Lilia very much. Like Lilia Capella is the most overrated gymnast of my fucking life. Bitch, she ain't gonna be number one, but Lilia, bitch, like
I'm so sorry. There was this Russian girl named Dina Kochekova that's very overrated.
You mean Dina Koshnikova?
Yes.
Very much, especially by Wally.
Oh, she is.
Okay, so Gabby should not have gotten credit for some of these connections. I said this.
Oh, okay.
Her switch ring was not good either. But her leaps are way better than Allie's.
See,
that front aerial to split leap, split jump is an arguable connection. But just the execution of her skills. So, like, I think Gabby should have outscored Allie by like maybe 2 or 3 tenths.
They done her on that dismount. They were like, I see you trying to finesse that.
Yeah,
it was so close to the beam. Like, you can't tell from that angle, but like she almost hit
really
her head off the beam.
She did. So, I mean, I ain't gonna sit up and act like Gabby ain't have no mistakes. But like,
I think Gabby should have scored somewhere between a 14.9 and a 15, where I think Allie should have scored somewhere between.
Oh, she didn't touch it.
No, but that's still a 5/10 wobble.
I think Allie should have scored somewhere between a 14.5 and a 14.7. Like,
yeah, but where Allie was what people don't realize is it's the little bitty tenths that Gabby should have got back that should have beat her. Like, she should have. Gabby should have gotten two.
No. It's not her beam. Okay, beam. Because we see the visible mistakes.
No,
so
beam was worse than bars. Beam was worse than bars.
Bars and it's vault. Where I'm like,
yeah.
Why did Allie score so high? Like, what the fuck are y'all not seeing what I'm damn seeing? Like, yeah, she stuck the vault, but damn, do y'all not see the damn tucked knees in the air? Like,
she didn't even stick it. She took a high. Hong Eun-jung actually stuck her vault.
This was my favorite. Like, this is the one that Gymlandia was using for Gabby's floor, and I feel like the Jesselo floor was just so gorgeous.
You finna get copyrighted.
Mute the music, baby. Oh, there we go.
Them bitches copyrighted me for my. How did I even get copyrighted for my what is it? For my team analyst.
Oh man, YouTube, like, that's how YouTube has really fucked over my channel. They just, for whatever reason, the month of February, like the end of October and the beginning of February, like almost everything I did, like they copyrighted like every fucking thing. Like,
but I haven't got copyrighted. I'm gonna get copyrighted today. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna upload a video tonight. So make sure I'm gonna be rescoring somebody.
Bon appetit.
I'm gonna be rescoring somebody.
Best routine in the world.
Okay, so who else you think? Go back to your overrated old school list, Makayla.
It better not be fucking Svetlana Boganskaya, because that is like my favorite old school Russian gymnast.
Listen,
I have a feeling
she might not be on the list right now. She's not on the list, but I'm debating it. Because let me say something. She thought she was doing some of that 1.5 to double twist. Like, she sucked on floor. Very much did. Her cowboy, it's her, like, and I'm so tired of, she's tall. Okay, so is Shiley Jones.
Okay, like, everybody used to cowboy in those days.
But like, Svetlana, no, be so fucking for real. Like, you could fit Kim Zemesco in between her cowboy. Like,
What about Kim Zemesco cowboy double pike off of her dismount off of bars?
That's okay. Listen. I accept that like I accept that like Kim Zemesco don't got her flaws. It's something about me. But Kim Zemesco clear bogey.
Yes.
You can talk all shit you want to talk about Kim Zemesco, but she cleared bogey.
Mama Sky needs to fix
Kim
this.
Zemesco was very overrated, and if she was the #1 gymnast on your list, I wouldn't be mad at that.
No, but let me say something. I do feel like Kim Zemesco was good though. Like, and one thing I'll say about her is I still feel like especially for American gymnastics, I think she was overrated, but she's underrated at the same time. Cause like Mary Lou Retton won because she wasn't boycotted. Like she actually won. She actually beat, and then the Soviets still existed then. Like she was a good gymnast. I don't think she was as good as Shannon Miller, her peak, but we ain't gonna sit up here and act like that.
Daddy, why are we playing this floor routine? Like that was, I feel attacked.
But are you gonna sit up? I hate how y'all want to sit up here that like Kim is this trashy ass gymnast, and I do want to say
it's
Kim
not that
Zemesco
she's a trashy ass gymnast, but if you were like following gymnastics at the time and see how NBC hyped this girl up, like she was the second coming of Jesus Christ, and she just never that. Even when like compared to Shannon Miller, like they treated Shannon Miller like she was shit compared to Kim Zemesco.
Listen, in '92 they brought Bogey and Kim Zemesco back down to earth.
They did. They brought both of them back down to earth. They brought both of them back down to earth very hard.
Because like my beef with both of them bitches, like more so Bogey, is they weren't doing nothing. Like they were just consistent, but like their actual difficulty was like so like
at least Bogey had 2 10.0 vaults for her vault. Like Kim, how you gonna not even have a second vault for your vault finals, girl? Like
that's okay, but Kim Zemesco, her Yurchenko full clear. Why you watching this? I'm like, is this my video? I'm fucking yelling.
Anyway.
Makayla, why did you say you wanted to react to that video? I don't think it was. What's to react to?
I think you did good about the Connor part, not the Connor part. Connor part and Leanne part. I feel like Leanne, if she just focused on elite, she would have just ate the girls up. But I just feel like her D score is just too low, man.
Listen, she need to hit that motherfucking Powerball, like I said, bitch. Super Smash Bros. Like. Unlock your superpowers, ho. Like, stop fucking around. Like, but the thing is, I think Leanne finna turn up this year. And listen, Jordan Childs need to turn up too, because Leanne was clearing Jordan Childs last year. Like, and the thing about Leanne is, once Leanne hit one routine, she gonna turn up. You tell me, like, that's one thing about her. One thing I like about Leanne is a fighter. And even when she fell on beam, Leanne fought with everything she had to stay on that beam. Like, Leanne is a fighter. And that's something that I just like. Leanne isn't just going to go down. She's going to, like, even in remember in bars in 2022 when she was injured, she was not going down on that double layout. Like, she was going to stay on her feet. It's like, that's one thing you just have to respect. Like, she is a fighter. And I don't know if Jordan Childs has, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of fight, at least as of now, that Leanne has. Like, Leanne will fight to stay on. Like, she's gonna fight. And I think this year, Leanne wants this bad. And I don't know if Jordan Childs wants it bad enough. Like,
Leanne does want it bad, but Leanne is also another one that is known for having little mistakes at national championship. And she just can't fuck around like that this year.
Why you putting don't do this. Don't even fucking do this.
Oh, Gabby, that's you know, I never seen it. I don't.
Damn.
Was she trying to do a layout Jaeger?
A full twisted leg, yes. When I'm like, Suni.
Oh, that's Suni. Oh,
listen. Somebody said the Queen of Training videos. Like,
I mean, she's yeah.
Listen. Nina don't show you shit, but what Cat Williams said, you know she coming. Like, one thing about Nina, she gonna read Suni Lee. You tell me I'm wrong though. Like,
she always has. She always has. But this year, I don't know.
She always get the best of Suni, bro. Like,
I think both of them going to get cleared by Kalia Nemore.
Kalia Nemore ain't finna win this gold medal.
You don't think so?
In Paris, bitch, you have beef with the French Gymnastics Federation. You think they're gonna sit up here and let you win in Paris, bitch?
You think that Sky deserves to be on the Olympic team with this bar? Show them the bars.
Sky, don't put on that winter cup.
This messy asshole boy.
Don't do it.
Is this gold worthy?
Oh, she has M bars now. Sky Blakely handstands, just like Melanie. Like, her handstands are so bad.
Where's she
clear her full twisting handstands though. Like that, she do good pirouettes for her. Ooh.
Just let that be the Olympics, girl.
Okay,
she
but Sky Blakely
falls out her system early in the year. It's cool.
Listen, she hit her bars in team finals, but the problem is she put up a little bitty ass score. When she put up that 14 when I said Jade can do that, girl. Like,
but what I like about her is her personality. Like, she really is driven, and like this interview of her, you could tell she's really driven.
Why she keep falling and if she driven?
At the same time, I finished strong, and I just kind of have to get out my head and move on. A fall doesn't change what's about to happen on the next 3 events.
Girl,
but it does change if you make the team, though, ma'am. So
you better not say this in trials, though.
Yes, have a great rest of that meet. Yes, because
I think she's not hard enough for herself. Like, I think we need to see Sky Blakely cry. Like, you should be disappointed.
Oh my God.
I would cry, because girl,
you fail. Like, what do you think this is? You like?
I mean, as soon as my score flashed, I saw the difficulty. I said, okay, I know it's supposed to be a 6-1 because I was like able to calculate.
This Mr. Russell, I think I need to see her cry. Oh my God.
Yeah, because it's like, what you think this is, bitch? Like, you're not doing your best. Like, be more passionate.
I just feel like she is really driven, but I feel like the thing is, if I was Suni Lee, girl, after falling twice on that bar routine, the little simple routine, girl,
and then fell on beam too.
Oh,
and then lost your acro series.
Anyways, the judging in this Hesley Revere was awful. Like, this is not 14-5. This is what I don't like about the judges.
Yeah, but listen, I feel like the worst overscore in my life was Qui on beam.
Well, who?
It's that Queen.
Oh.
That 15-5 with that switch half.
Daddy, let's watch the Reeby's video. I didn't know we was.
Which one?
Have you seen the bar routine yet, Langston?
Yes, I saw them handstands.
Let me put it.
But what did I say? What did I say? Remember when they tried to accuse me of being anti-Asian, all that shit a couple weeks ago? What did I say? Let a black girl get a high score. They don't feel like it's warranted. Look how they react. Look at how they turn down Reeby. But when it was Qui, they was eating that shit up. Knowing damn well Qui shouldn't be nowhere near no 15 on beam. Fuck a 15-5.
Let's slow it down because it's real fast.
Reeby, that's 3/10, girl.
Ooh, yeah, slow motion. All right, Desi.
Yeah, we gotta slow this down.
Ooh, Reeby.
But you always look at that handstand.
I didn't see no
Not always.
Okay, yeah, at least you got to see the British gymnastics
connection.
She hit that connection. That's like for the first time in a good 4 or 5 months. This was a little questionable to that one. It was this one right here for me, Reeby. This handstand right here, girl.
Because doesn't she normally do an MD? Wow,
Rewind that bitch.
that was bad. Like
That one
wasn't
too,
too bad.
girl. Like, Rebe, them hairstyles was clear hair. She stuck. Okay, go back. Go back and pause on that half turn. That one was like after
But
this,
doesn't she
like
normally do like a giant swing half turn? She doesn't normally do a cast handstand half right there, does she?
she always does that. Yeah.
Uh,
But I've
I
been
thought
watching that like Rebe.
she did like the Russians empty giant swing there.
Right. So wait, got my
Woo!
pause. Very much 5'10". Damn.
Right. Yeah.
No, that ain't she ain't even put her hand down yet. There she go. Ooh.
How you guys feel about Becky Downey's one?
Let's play it while we're here.
Listen,
while we're here.
Let's sing
y'all
Becky's
got
theme
a
song
good
right now.
late
Let's
night
sing,
podcast for
let's
me.
sing Becky's theme song. Fall, 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 fall. I keep on falling.
I keep on falling in and out.
So that handstand was bad too, Becky. You know the funniest routine of my life when you brought up Makayla, when you brought up what's her name? Ivana Hung bar routine in 2007.
I don't know what the hell Alphon was doing with that damn bar routine right there.
Them handstands, girl.
It's like Ivana, what? It was
I saw more than 2 points off just on handstands.
and like at nationals, they was giving that girl like a 15-3 on bars. And then when they went to worlds, they were gagged. They made that girl change that bar routine quick.
But listen, Nastia's handstands weren't good either, though.
They weren't the best, but they weren't that bad.
No.
The Olympics. Oh my God. What's the point? What's the
Downey. Point? No, she didn't do her Downey. What the hell was that?
Right there.
Ooh!
Was this an event finals?
Yes.
Because I know she made the bar routine in all around finals. She just fell on everything else.
Listen,
not her head, girl. You did the.
You know, I hate you, Makayla, because remember you were talking your shit about Makayla, and when she competed her floor, you was watching her on. No, you was talking your shit about Becky. You watched her compete floor, and you was like, when she did her tumbling pass, she was like, I wasn't expecting.
Oh, she like she would break her legs, girl.
You ever see that 1.5 to pull? He was like, you know, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't even though. It's the fact that you even said that shit out loud. You could have kept that shit to yourself. You did not say that.
She did. What did she do? A 1.5 through to a tuck full in. I was like, wow, okay.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't. I was like, wow, okay. Progress.
And you listen. You so fucking messy about the Wally situation.
No, I'm not.
Was that read of him really that funny? Because everyone hit me up like, oh my God.
It was. It was that. I'm so sorry about you, my friend, but you ate him up.
That's this triple twist. I'm gonna show you.
How you feel about my Rita Wally Des?
Who's that? Oh, girl, I don't know who that is. Sorry.
The person I read in my Ratchet podcast finale.
I don't know. I forgot, girl. I watched your stuff, but I forgot, girl.
Nah, everyone hit me up days later about that. It was like, oh my God. Like,
oh my gosh, she sat this time.
But then she fell on her. Yeah, like that's the shit that
her tumbling form. Her tumbling form is good though.
It's not bad. It's just
no pause in the air. her double Arabian, it gave very much Alicia Sacramone.
She's got good technique for this, but I'm just
She
like,
does. It's just she didn't look at that.
It's a bit
That's
I mean,
low.
she's been doing it for 20 years. She better have good technique. But
I mean, she's 32. She should know her
Listen,
gymnastics
you know who
by
don't
now.
got good technique? Vanessa Pontiac.
You know when they were talking about how like
You
Gabby.
know what I said, Makayla?
who?
Vanessa Chevrolet don't got good.
She truly don't. She truly don't. She truly don't. Vanessa Hyundai. She truly don't.
Ferrari, but don't got no damn horsepower. How that work?
I just don't know why Rebe wants to be doing this.
I don't know why she just don't do bars and beam as well. Like, but her
Let me
beam
say
is
something. Rebe, you better not ever submit no inquiry on Beam because they're gonna take back all your connections.
This is a joke until she break her leg.
The full and tuck ain't that bad. It's the full and pike.
Oh, I know, Desi. Can we find the video of Suni trying to do her double pike? And let me explain to the people. Never gonna happen. Well, it's just.
I would bet money on Becky flopping in Paris. Bitch, me too, bitch. And I'm probably gonna go out the stakes with that same money too. So I already know I'm finna win it. Okay, it's giving very much Texas Roadhouse.
Becky. Oh my God, I don't want to talk shit about her because I do love Becky Downey. It's just, mama's like, girl, like, sometimes it's time to give it up. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Everybody was yelling when I said Queen of Caucasia.
Wow.
But what white bitch can clear Jade? Be for real.
Okay, look how. Okay, first of all, you have to understand the mat that she's landing on is inside of a pit, right? Which is like already lower than the landing floor, right? So where her head is at, about time she hits the floor, Mama would be on her knees, like right there. Like this is never. This is not going to happen for her. Like again, like it's not that it couldn't happen if she had like a year, but it's not enough time. Like I hope this is a drill for her double tuck, like because this is stupid.
Her double tuck was low too. So you think Suni could do a 2.5 twist?
No.
Why can't Suni do so much basic shit? Like I don't understand Suni's a gymnast. Like bitches can do double doubles, but they can't do double twisty Yurchenkos. Like
those knees about to get crunched.
Ooh,
that looked like it will hurt and a hard mouth.
Let me go ahead and clear Hade Barbosa because she thought she was doing some of that Lady Gaga routine.
And let me go ahead and. Oh, I don't want to. Jada Barbosa, I love you dearly, but that Britney Spears routine is not it, girl. It's just not it.
Listen, it's the pipe full length for me.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears.
Suni Sali gonna end up with a Jaeger dismount. I hope Suni better at least have a D dismount. Like, if Suni Lee compete her full Twisty Yurchenko again, bitch, she going down to number 13 on my power.
I think, because I know at one point before her kidneys started happening, like in 2022, she was training at trunk. Now I know that's not possible anymore. I know it's not.
Let me say something, and it would have gave very much Jocelyn Robinson like words,
but for all around her, that's cool. I mean, that's all.
It would have gave very much Paseka. Like, don't do it. Because
that's all she needs.
That double Sissy Yurchenko was already bad. So what's she gonna fuck around and do with a chain? Like, let's be so fucking for real right now. Let's learn to walk before we run. Like, come on now. Like,
Well, that seems not to be Suni Lee's strategy. Mama seems to be like, I'm running, bitch, full throttle. Like,
listen. And she finna
now,
fuck around and be like,
I
she
know
carried
at
bitches
one
to me.
point
She
in
got
time,
dusty by them Jamaicans, bitch.
at one point in time, there was rumors that Gabby also was learning the new vault. Now, I don't think that. What the hell
her
do y'all think?
comeback?
Yes.
I think Gabby. You think Gabby's trying to get her Amina or trying to do a chain?
I don't know if a Chang is in her wheelhouse, but I think maybe a Rudy.
Why a Rudy? But I think Gabby gets more technique off the table than like just. I Rudy, you have to. What you hit that table with is what you finna do. Yeah, you tell me I'm wrong. Like, bitch, once you hit that table, it's all or nothing, bitch. Like, you can fix your back hands, you can fix your round off. Like, you hit that table, bitch. It's like it's what it is, bitch. You going straight up and straight down. Like for Gabby, that ain't no. Like for her, no, bitch. I can see a chain because she got enough time to get her she can get her round off and her. She's going to do a DTY. Yeah, more than likely. But I think if Gabby gets her M&R back from 2012, it's over for y'all bitches. Like, I
Go
love
back,
it.
actually, you
I
know,
love me.
Simone and Leanne were here all day, so they were here for quite a long time, but I had a little bit of rest and kind of switched gears and was like, we're ready for bars.
What do you do to just keep yourself in good condition? Like, you have 2 more finals tomorrow. Yeah. What do you do to maintain?
I'm really just trying to do as much rest and recovery on the side. Like I said, I'm still dealing with the shoulder, so being careful with the numbers and stuff and still being responsible with it and then going out there and hitting when I need to.
Was there any part of you that was like, I'm going to throw every upgrade and do all the things?
Yes, that was the goal, to connect the Chapash half and then do the double front half, but the pack was like a little bit low and then double front was like a little slow on rotation, so I was like, I'll just go clean and kind of just go from there.
Girl, you in that bum ass.
When do you decide not to do the half?
Really, if I don't connect my Chapash half, it's an extra kip cast, and then I did hold like my ending handstand for a little bit, so that took a lot out of me too, so I was like, just do the double front.
You can hold that handstand a very long time.
And I don't try, and when I do my routines, I don't try to, so I just try to hit it and then kind of go with it, but I was like, okay, come on, let's go, let's swing, but yeah.
You are so consistent. It's like you show up at these meets that are throwing medals at you. Tell us about that.
I've been working so hard, you know, the media and people portray me as inconsistent, so I just try to get in the gym, you know, do the numbers and then hit when it comes time to hitting. Yeah.
You're really good at that.
Yeah.
I love
Jessica from Gymnastics is like a drunk pirate. That's hilarious.
The people love to say I'm inconsistent and I like to prove them wrong, bitch. Hell yeah, bitch. I love me some Charlize Jones. Let me say something. Flavia robbed Charlize in event finals. Yeah. Flavia's double pike should have took the goal from her right then and there, bitch. Cause like Flavia is just so fucking overrated. Like Flavia Safala. Like I can't with that bitch. Like, and the way people gas her up, like, did you see my greatest hater? Someone had retweeted. I had to give it to my greatest hater again because it's like, bitch, why do you like? So I got an argument with somebody on my Twitter. She liked the comment from the person I got an argument with. Why you on my Twitter, bitch? Like you're so like I'm saying. That's like you're no way you're seeing an argument with me and someone else. Like, bitch, you're so fucking weird. You know how many arguments she gets into? Am I liking her enemy's responses? Like that's a like bitch, you're fucking obsessed. Like Flavia, this bitch had the nerve. Someone said post Brazil's best athletes. She posted Flavia and fucking Rebecca. Bitch, how fucking dare you put Rebecca and Flavia in the same category, bitch? How fucking dare you? That's like putting Simone beside Makayla Skinner, bitch. Like, you can't know. Like,
wow.
Flavia is trash. I said what I said. 10 years, your first medal. Like, what you want, a cookie?
I agree. Especially if Charlize, I hope Charlize survives her own upgrades, especially on bars, baby. Because if she starts off with a layout Jaeger and then do a straddle the beaver to a straddle the beaver to a Bahard watch, that's a lot of damn gymnastics in one routine. Like, woo.
This will not be able for me. I'm not being.
And
I mean,
then
not
trying to
being.
end with a
It's
double
about hard
squat
to
with a half
watch.
turn.
It's about hard to watch.
Like,
Baby,
that's a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna
damn
have it.
gymnastics.
Lavia when she's talking
Listen,
surgeries, because she better be careful, girl, because she gonna break her leg. Girl, what is this?
just from Jim Caskets like a drunk parrot, don't do her.
Feeling.
Eu tomei um
Don't put her
susto,
on
né?
this
Na
screen.
verdade, eu acho que quando se trata do meu tornozelo, sempre vem aquela
Let me try and find it. Her doctor.
tirar do joelho pra botar pra lá, porque não tava chegando o tendão. Aí você vai ter que falar isso.
So she has an ATL rupture, an ligament rupture in the ankle, and to do the reconstruction of the ankle, you cannot do just the suture. You need to take the tendon, a free tendon from the bending the knees, and transfer to the ankle, and then you can reconstruct all the joint like here. That's the point.
So that's like one of the first times that's ever been done?
Yes, because she has multiple injury. That's a ligament with a tendon injury. So she have the medial complex injury and also the posterior tibial tendon rupture. So that's not so simple to do in sports, and that's it makes so special.
That Makayla told me about. She could have just kept this to her messy self, Madison Koshin.
Yeah, she did.
Cause that can't be the same bitch. Like
yes,
when I searched her up after Makayla said, I said, who the fuck is this? She fucked herself up too. Was giving look him like
she did not go to a good one. She did not at all.
Cause she looking a little swollen.
And it never went away.
Fly, you know who was a bad bitch?
Ooh.
Rebecca Andrade.
Y'all girls cannot talk about Miss Melanie. I love Melanie DeSantos. Oh, girl, please.
Very pretty.
Medals.
She is.
But she don't got no medals.
But you guys, it's like 8:30 in the morning over here, and I have to go to work in a few hours. So I'm going to end the show right here. Do anybody have any last words?
Tune into my video, and Makayla, come on my live tomorrow.
Okay, I will.
It's gonna be at 6 o'clock Eastern time for y'all.
Okay, cool.
And listen, I'm gonna have hella coaches come on the show, gymnastic coaches. Listen, it's gonna be some ratchet as fuck tomorrow. I already know, bitch. Like, you know how I am.
Perfect. Baby Desi, do you got anything? Tell them where to find you at, baby, because you got a nice little channel going on over there.
That's the loves. I'm doing repping. I do some articles for Love Gymnastics. I do writing as well. I got them little. I spit my bars when I do my little writing. So yes, guys, I love gymnastics, and I can't wait to the Olympics. I'm gonna do my little articles. So period.
Okay, you need to start coming on my podcast.
Yeah, especially when I got my cute hair. Yeah.
She said Larissa Yordaki got plastic surgery. I can see that.
It looks like it a little bit.
You know who actually is bad? We already know Simone, Gabby, Shilese, like duh, beautiful as fuck. But Catalina Panor is a bad bitch. The form sucks, but she is beautiful as fuck.
She absolutely is. And Lacey, how can people find you? Where are all your platforms?
The same one, Gymlandia.
And on everything, you're on Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, being messy, ratchet, and ghetto as fuck everywhere. Go watch my analyst. I think almost the whole gym center don't seen it now, but still. What did you say? What was your reaction to me giving it to Chelsea how I did? And Alicia in her comments.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna watch that. Is it?
Didn't you repost my link from my Instagram when I posted like on my YouTube, like the link for the petition? Because I saw you reposted it.
I reposted the petition, but I didn't repost. I didn't see it from you. I saw it from somebody else.
Oh, okay. It seemed like once I start advertising, that's when it really got out. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, they probably saw it from you. I don't know.
Let me say something. If you go on YouTube, I gave it to that bitch. Like just I'm gonna give it to that bitch like later on this week. It's gonna be a little Ratchet Beat for USAG Part 2, because that's the video that got me famous on the gym tonight. Like, because Chelsea, Alicia, since Tom Forster has some raw to say about Gabby, but he want to be the Becky Protection Program when it comes to that bum ass little bitch Grace and her no fucking medals and her Grace McLeg separation ass, like Grace McFlex feet, like. Don't even get me started on them bitches, and don't even get me started on fucking.
Okay, let's allow Miss to go to bed because.
Thank you, daughter. I love you guys. I love you, Langston. Thank you for always getting on my shit whenever you be up. Thank you so much, very friend.
No problem.
I love you guys. See you guys later on this afternoon. Bye.
Bye.